All the promises you made, all the kids you said you'd save, but what a shame, you're a fraud. Are you the same as who you're saying? No, you're not. All the promises you made, all the kids you said you'd save, but what a shame, you're a fraud. Are you the same as who you're saying? No, you're not. Okay, bruh, know your story made up. Apologize, but really somehow you ain't say much. What a waste of someone with their fame up. You took from everyone, including all your day ones. I can't believe it, still the truth you need to spill. You prove the greed is real, you can't delete it. Chill, from the start it was doomed to fail. I heard you can't go to the moon from jail. All the promises you made, all the kids you said you'd save, but what a shame, you're a fraud. Are you the same as who you're saying? No, you're not. All the promises you made, all the kids you said you'd save, but what a shame, you're a fraud. Are you the same as who you're saying? No, you're not.
Make me I look crazy and you look like you're like, hey, calm down, Amish. Hey, you're like the voice of reason at the thumbnail. I love it, dude.
Let me tell you, you look complete. You look not crazy at all right now. Look at you right now. You look totally normal.
I should look more smart than the average person because I have doubled my efficiency.
Oh, we're live. Classes. What up, people? Hello.
Why would I look stupid? I am, dude, the efficiency that I'm reaching right now with these karmic classes, the efficiency that I have reached, it's powerful. Am I lost? Oh my God.
I think you might be lost right now. I'm here with a shirt that looks like I'm out of a Kanye fashion show here. Have you ever seen a Kanye fashion show? They just like wear like skin colored clothing.
Hold on. Yeah, you're going skin color, right? Today's just chill day.
Well, this isn't mint. It has like a whole thing on it. Oh, yeah. Showed a little skin there. Whoa.
Hey man, I'm 3 buttons down.
Wow.
Dude.
Calm it down, dude. Leave something for the imagination, dude. That's what they say.
Like this studio, dude, once you opened it up with the f-stop, with that f-stop motivational speech you gave me this week, dude, I couldn't keep the buttons closed. Your video about the green screen Hollywood?
Tell people what you're talking about.
I'm going to tell people what you're talking about. Dude, your green screen Hollywood video this week, what is it, like 5 days ago you put it out? Like last week? Yeah, it's like 5-6 videos ago. This green screen Hollywood is like, you have a video that you put out, Coffeezilla channel. Yeah. It's about the green screen. It was a true motivational speech. It was incredible, dude. It was basically like, Hollywood? Now Hollywood's in your basement. Get it done. Someone's going to take that, dude. They're going to take a clip and they're going to sell a class. They're going to be like, yeah, I have the green screen. Make a green screen at home. Make millions of dollars class. And I'll give you all the templates. Like someone's going to do that now. Yeah, but that's okay. You have to let the people know that this is the revolution.
It is. People don't know about it. And I decided I finally had to let people in. It's funny you say that. I was looking back. I didn't include this in the show. Here, let me give you a sneak peek. And I'll tell you you guys, just because you guys are here on time for the drip. Some people are late right now. First of all, please press a like. Put a like on it, guys.
Put a like on it. 24 likes. How does it look when I have to like it? You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to like it.
Not a good look. It
should be so much that I don't even. Babaji said
don't like it. But for the people who are here early, so before we get into FAUCI made a banger.
But I do like
that's Amish's rip. Let me tell you guys that I went back into the Coffeezilla drip archives and found a post from a year ago.
Wow.
I feel like you're not looking at me right now, Mish.
No, I'm looking at you.
Take the glasses off. Take the glasses off for 1 second. In a hot second, take the glasses off.
I'm with you. Are you going to say something emotional?
I'm worried you're not looking into my eyes right now.
I'm here, dude. These glasses, they can focus the attention.
Let me tell you.
Tell me.
I look at this old drip episode, and it's crazy. First of all, no beard. That was already weird.
Yeah.
But the main thing is we were talking about the $10 million studio, the first time it was ever conceived of. It was but a sparkle in the eye. And basically like a year ago.
Hold up. It was conceived on the drip or you thought about it that week?
I thought about it and I brought it up on the drip. But
Okay.
I was basically like, hey, what about like this detective vibe thing? And I was like, I don't know if I should do it. Maybe I won't. I don't know. It seems so obvious now. It's like, that was a good idea.
I feel like I feel like we all did. The whole community pushed you on that. We all said, you are a but a sheriff. You are but a sheriff. You are the sheriff of this whole universe. It's true though, dude. And that green screen video, that is like the green screen video you put up, guys. Everyone watch. That is mandatory lecture. Listen to that lecture on green screen home video making. It was beautiful, dude. And it was just what I needed to hear it too. Like right now, the industry's calling. Like there's people that are like, hey, you want to do stand-up show? And it's like an hour drive, whatever. But it's like, I got my daily videos. I got this green screen meditation, whatever. It's like, just do your work. Then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to go do stand-up too. It's like focus on something. Even TV stuff, going up for auditions, it's a lot of time, man. It's like, sometimes it's like 2-3 hours. If my agents call and say like, hey, they want to see you for like, to be in a Tim Hortons commercial, Tim Hortons guy in line number 6, I'm going to be like, hey, I'm not driving 2 hours for it. Sorry. I got a green screen studio at home. I got Hollywood at home.
Tell them that. You should tell them, sorry, hey, actually, I'm hiring.
Yes.
You reverse cast him. You go, actually, that sounds cute, but I'll actually hire you. I'll actually underpay you any day of the week rather than me getting underpaid.
That's it. Well, the agents are great. They're good for TV shit. This COVID has been great because it made them stop doing all the nonsense because they can't, basically. You can't go to auditions. So it's like a waste. It's like I've been so much more productive. But then I saw the green screen video. I said, we are only but at step 1. We are only but at level 0, level 1 or 2, nothing. Dude,
eventually this is going to be going on in people's little basements.
Yeah, that's it.
It's crazy. I mean, I wouldn't know anything about that.
In our basements.
I inherited $10 million. But for you mortals who have the green screen, it's big. It's going big.
It's a big deal, dude. It's a big deal, dude. You should get in the green screen game. You must feel bad spending $10 million on this. You spent 10
I know. It's a waste of money. It's honestly a waste of money.
Really,
I got it, and then I saw The Mandalorian, and I said, that's a waste of money.
Right. So that's it. So now you're going to slowly start breaking down the real one and just put green screens in there, dude.
They'll never know. They'll never know the difference. That's the thing. That's the crazy thing about it. It is. No, but it is something interesting. I was like,
there should be a villain. There could be a villain in the Coffeezilla universe named Green Screen, and then he's shooting on a green screen in there. And you're like, dude, let's forget it.
Terrible villain idea. This is not a good pitch.
Green screen! And then he jumps through.
I am green screen man, and he turns invisible.
Yes.
Sorry
to cut you off.
No, I don't remember what I was gonna say.
It's interesting because.
Oh, yeah. I was like, dude, I know so much about virtual production. I just as a student, and I was like, dude, I could almost teach a class on this. Funny enough, if I did, like in a weird way, if I believed in teaching a class, I could definitely teach a guru class about it. Like I'm really good at it.
No, it's almost like you got to build as you build.
I might just do it for free. I might just teach it for free and just go like, all right, hey, we'll just upload it to YouTube or something.
Yeah, you could teach it for free, but then just make it funny like that. Like I was calling it a lecture, but it's just a funny video. Like it's actually just funny. It's a good video, but it's just talking about how like all that shit you're seeing in action movies, Marvel, you're Marvel now. Just do it in the basement. Like just, you could do it.
Yeah.
Dude, even us, I was saying yesterday, like, okay, even my bus or my meditation bus, I'm always going through space. It's like, why am I not stopping at a planet and just fucking chill over there for a minute? And then 200-300 of the spaceships come. I'm doing stand up in fucking space, dude. Right? I mean, let's go. I'm not doing stand up for the Earth. I'm doing stand up in the Zoom, but the Zoom is like 5,000. It's like those those churches that do boat church? Woo! God is great. Dude, boat church in space.
Wait, what?
I'm talking about my meditation bus. I think now my meditation bus needs to become like.
I think that's just how far you have to go to get a crowd.
That's how far. No, they're coming from all over space to come be my crowd. Dude.
You have to go to other
space
planets.
And time. The Ascended Masters will be there.
That's the new tour.
They're all coming.
Gotta go to Alpha Centauri 5 to find.
Yeah, they're the only ones with a stadium big enough. I need like a 6 million person stadium.
Wow.
We don't have them.
Big ego here.
But the stadium is just a spot in space. It's like a good view. You look out, do the meditation, do the daily rips. It's like we're doing a daily rip, right? Why don't we do it with a little background, with a little pizzazz?
Wait, sounds like Amish needs to switch his mic input.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong with his mic input, boys?
You guys can't hear me?
Amish is recording from an empty warehouse. He shouldn't be.
How does it sound to you? Empty warehouse?
It sounds fine. The funny thing is, it sounds fine to me.
Sometimes I go back and listen to clips, and I sound scratchy, like I'm chafing the mic. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. Hold
on, boys. Let me do some investigation, dude. Keep these people entertained here.
Coffeezilla, do an investigation, guys. Listen to me. You're sitting. If you have a house and you have a blank wall, you're sitting on a gold mine. That's Hollywood, you fools. That's Hollywood. Thinking like I'm going to talk to him and I'll ask him like, how do I how do I get funding for whatever? And anytime I said something, he goes, Amish, just make a YouTube. I'm telling you, this YouTube, it's great. Make a YouTube. And I'm like, dude, you're like the head of whatever at CBS. Very practical guy though. He was actually in finance. Mm-hmm. He was in another distribution company I was at, and he was the head of CFO, Chief Financial Officer. So very financial thinking, very smart. But he goes, YouTube. The numbers can't lie. I mean, if you just look at all the numbers, you do a calculation, YouTube is it. That's it. That's the future. And it's all going to be at home. And he was telling me the same, what you're saying about the green screen. He was talking about like, why am I going to pay for a cooking show, $2 million, whatever? Someone just does it in their house. Their house is the studio.
Yeah.
It's just right there. They're doing
That's
it.
All
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I told him? I was like, all the comedians, everyone thinks that YouTube sucks, right? And he said, Amish, that's what they said about HBO. HBO, when it came out, it was trash. It was trash when it came out, and then over time it wasn't until I'd say Sex and the City or maybe Oz or Sopranos, like we're talking about maybe 90s. Until then, like I'm not saying they were trash, like they put out good movies, but this golden age of television, you could say they ushered in. It was after 20 years of like, dude, they used to have shows where the whole premise of the show is like someone shows her boobs. That's it. Because they were like a high level channel. They're like a high level.
Oh, you got to get the numbers.
Yeah, and they're allowed to show sex. Like that's how new networks would get built. Even in India, there's like this network that came out called Colors, and every other network was established. It's just all sex stories.
Wait! You just like froze for like half a second there. I was about to say we just solved the audio problem.
Oh,
go like this. Go like this to the mic
here,
like right in front of your face.
Right here.
There you go. Do you have another mic?
That's it. Not that I could just plug in right away.
People hate it. Dude, I got to get a real mic, dude. You need a fancy podcast mic.
Hold up.
Why are you living in lack here, Amish?
No, do you know what though, dude?
You need a mic like this.
Let's not say the headset mic is not a legitimate mic for these podcasts.
It's not.
I've seen big podcasts. Millions of people, because there's an efficiency here. This comes from the football world.
Dude,
Steven, you should know this. This comes from the football broadcasting world.
You're not calling plays.
They know.
You're not. No, you're not. You don't need.
Now that the F stop is open, dude,
you don't need a chuck and jive here, dude. What are you doing? Why are you?
Boom.
You guys need to know this. I'll just tell it to you right now. Amish, I'm gonna totally Well, can I tell them a little bit about the video you sent me?
Which one? Oh, that one? Yeah, show it. No, I'm not ashamed of my I'm not going to show it.
I'm just saying, I was going to say you don't need to be doing this, but based on the video I just saw, maybe you do.
I think
dancing that's all you were doing in the Dominican. That was insane.
Dancing expresses our love for God, Stephen, our love for life.
Amish sends me a video right before we go live, and it's just him and this girl grinding on the dance floor. It's too much.
We had a connection, Steven.
It was too personal. I was like, all right. Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
You know, like when you like this is a big thing. No, this is a cultural thing, right? Like you're right. I get it, right? It's all like this. You dance, you do this, and you go, yes, lady. And you guys can't even start dancing until 2 a.m. when you're wasted. I gotta go and start dance floors in this city. 1 o'clock in the morning. These people are hot, they're drunk, they're drinking, and it's like, no dance floor. Music's tight, no dance floor. I have to start the dance floor.
You started the dance floor?
I start it all the time, dude. Over there, I had to start it.
Wow.
Here, I have to start it. That's what, dude, it's a lot of work, man. You got, but it was fun. It was actually joyful work, but I don't care. Show it, dude. She was a very nice lady that I met there.
No, I don't. We're going to get age restricted if I show that video.
I did not touch any parts.
I cannot.
It was a grind that you could see in a Mississauga
consensual
club, but it was
Amisha's going like this.
It was a consensual. I said I did. It was a consensual, joyful dance. It was two people coming together and doing what is natural in the eyes of God.
Becoming one. Yes.
I mean, this is.
Hey, So we should talk about it. I mean, really big news. Change the topic a little bit. We'll get to this. I just saw our first super chat. Zorro, $5. Good karmas for all in the community. Rip to the legend Norm Macdonald, by the way.
Oh,
rest in peace to the king, dude. I was actually surprised because I'm a huge fan of Norm Macdonald, but I always thought he didn't really make it. But when he died, like, everybody's a closet Norm Macdonald fan. Like, normally when people die, and they'll be famous, people go, oh, okay, like there's some super fans. My whole timeline is all Norm Macdonald clips. And like, I don't even, and for you, that probably was true. And you go, I'm a comedian. I'm not a comedian. I don't like hang out with comedians all the time. So why was, I just think everyone loved Norm Macdonald. It was actually kind of sweet. I was like, wow, that's really, it's kind of beautiful.
You'll find, Steven, I mean, maybe you just haven't noticed it so far, but people do this. They will want to cancel a person in real life. They'll be like, they're a monster, they're canceled, whatever. They die. There is a beautiful cultural thing in America and maybe the American media that as soon as someone dies, everyone just goes gloves off. Let's celebrate them. Oh, they were great. Like, everyone does that. Dude, Sublime, I remember they had one album, they committed suicide. It's like, for a while, people would say that, like, oh, you just committed suicide and then everyone loves your album. Like, there were,
stop.
People would say it.
Is it Sublime or is it, who is it?
That's Sublime. I'm just saying, like, it's like, you get, like, there's something about dying. It's like a sacred thing. You crossed over. You're out of the game. So we can honor you now. We can just be like, yo, this guy
No, but Norm Macdonald also was just kind of a special comedian. He lived on his own terms. Everyone knew it.
Too much. Yeah.
He talked trash. And he was, I feel like he put the audience over everything, if that makes sense. So much in this game, there's two things going on, that one of which the audience knows, the other the audience doesn't. The one that the audience knows is that we're trying to entertain you. The part that the audience has no idea about is how much is like playing politics, right? And it doesn't matter, especially at the highest levels of the game, there's politic playing. Where they go, oh, I'm going to be friends with so-and-so, so I can't say this. I can't be too mean about this. I got to respect this. Yeah, they're off-limit things, right?
Yeah.
And everyone kind of observes him. Everyone goes by the rules. Even though technically as an entertainer, your only job is truly to the audience.
Yeah.
Everyone observes the rules. And this guy, like, he didn't give a...
He was a rock and roll. He said, fuck you, rock and roll. I'm rock and roll. I don't care. Fuck you.
That's why people like him, though, because he was he was true for the audience.
He was a James Dean rock and roll bad boy. But you know what the thing is? See, because you're saying like look at all the honor once he's dead. It's because when he was alive, like every other word was like, oh, we gotta cancel him. Like he was like, he said whatever the fuck you wanted, dude. When he roasted Bill Clinton, I've never seen anyone make the audience boo. Like when he did the press dinner. They people in the audience and Bill Clinton and they were like, we told you not to do that joke. Like they were so mad at him.
Oh man, yeah.
For sure he didn't. For sure he told them that he wouldn't do it because it was basically, I think it was about Bill Clinton having sex with Monica Lewinsky, whatever. And he does a rip that's just so like it just hit them too hard. Like it just hurt everyone's feelings. And he consistently does that. That's what he does. Yeah, he say fuck you. I don't care. I'm rock and roll. He's rock and roll. That's it.
And there's Charles.
Listen to this. This is just insane that he could say this. This is like an example of what I'm talking about.
Woodson, how about that? How what a season he had. Great, and he became the first defensive player to win the Heisman Trophy. And congratulations, Charles. That is something that no one can ever take away from you. Unless you kill your wife and a waiter, in which case... all bets are off.
Woo!
I like it. Dude, that's it's almost
Bro, the funny
like
thing is you're saying that about a killer. It's like, I don't know, I'd hold off.
Dude, that just sounds like so... it's funny that the black guy's laughing. Like, it's when you do a black comedy show, they want you to rip like that. Like every black comedy show I've done, they want you to rip that hard. That's how a white guy almost wins them over. It's like if you're white, you have to say some harsh shit about black, like something like that, and then they go, "Oh, okay, this guy's cool." Otherwise, if you're white and you do a lot of these like black, like hard comedy shows, if you come in with regular material, dude, they'll start talking during your set. They'll be like, "Fuck this guy, yo, let's have a cigarette, let's go."
Yeah, who's it? Steve Harvey says they're the toughest crowd.
Toughest crowd, dude. But I feel like you come in with a joke like that, then you're the king. Then they're like, "This guy's good." Like they go crazy.
That's how they laugh the hardest. Then they laugh the hardest in the whole room.
Yeah, then they love you the most. Like you're the white guy that won us over. Good for you. You know what I mean? Like you made it.
Yeah, that's funny. Here, let's watch another. Let's watch a little Norm. Let's have some fun, guys. If you don't know Norm Macdonald, icon, icon. Rest in peace. And the crazy thing is, he like, I don't want to go too into it, but like he had been fighting cancer for like 10 years. Didn't tell anybody.
Yeah. Same with the Black Panther guy. Like,
bro, I feel like most people that get cancer, the first thing they do is they go like, well, like the first thing they do is like they tell the whole world before they tell anybody.
Yeah, especially comedians. Like comedians do shows about it. They do bits about it. You know, they just get it out there. But he didn't want to do that. He's too rock and roll. Maybe, I don't know. It's like the guy from Black Panther, dude. He had cancer through like Black Panther too, I think. And he just did it. He didn't tell anyone. How do you not tell anyone? You're in the movie. Like nobody knew until like you died, and then everyone's like, "Oh, he had cancer through the whole time." Like, it's going to those treatments, man, it kills you. And he's doing action sequences.
All right, that's too sad. All right, let's keep
I'm
going.
Norm Macdonald, and now the fake news. Well, it is finally official. Murder is legal in the state of California.
Look at them cheering, man. They're all cheering.
On Tuesday at 1:15, the moment the Simpson verdict was delivered, Court TV scored its highest ratings ever. An hour later, the channel went out of business. 2 hours after the verdict, LA police had their first solid lead in the hunt for the real killers. A new witness has come forward who saw 3 men fleeing the crime scene the night of the murders. Police have released this sketch and would like to hear from anyone who has seen these 3 individuals. Meanwhile, in Washington, Mayor Marion Barry praised the verdict as, quote, wise and just. And he called upon people of all races to please get him some crack.
Jeez, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the mayor who did crack before Rob Ford.
Oh, really? He's the guy who said that he carried the torch before Robbie ever did it.
Before Rob Ford, dude.
Wow.
You know what? That's why when Rob Ford did it, I was like, you know what? He's struggling with addiction. Why are we getting mad at them? It's like, dude, at least he still became mayor. That's like, you should be more of a shout out. It's like this.
That's an inspirational story.
It's kind of an inspirational story. Like because we look at drug addiction as like, oh, you're stupid.
In a way, isn't Rob Ford the poster child for cocaine? It's like
he was a crack guy.
It's like, well, even fine, crack. It's like you know, you can look like this, and crack will still make you mayor. Like that. Like that's the advertisement.
That is inspirational in the sense that like, how many of us we say, I'm gonna go do something one day. No, I need to be when I'm in better shape. When I'm doing this. When I'm doing this guy's like battling a crack addiction, a food addiction, all this stuff. He still says, I'll take it.
Wait, why do you say food addiction? Maybe he's happy at every size.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think he could be.
I don't know. Are we not allowed to fat shame? Is that what you're doing? Is this like, is YouTube going to be like, no,
I'm riffing. No, I'm riffing. Yeah. No, I don't care.
Like, no, but even in my head, I'm like, oh, should I not have fat shamed Rob Ford? But I mean, I think he was eating a lot. I think, like, look at
Are
him.
we really going to the place where we're not going to say anything about anyone?
The fat shaming? I don't know. Well, you can't. You have to say Fauci is sexy, though. That's one of the rules right
The
now.
fat shame is the last bastion of American insulting, dude. There's nothing left. We don't have anything. I feel like that's actually why a lot of people make fat shaming the hill they want to die on. It's not actually about fat people. It's about the fact that, like, you know, there's just there's just people feel like a lot of their I don't know.
Look,
I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it without it sounding bad, because it's gonna be like, wow, you liked saying that? It's like you liked back when it was like all loose. It's not that I like what specifically it was. I like the loosey-goosiness of it. There was this feeling of like we could just say anything. And now the last thing you can say about somebody is like, oh, they're fat. But now we can't even say that. Like you go, oh, dude, that guy's lame. And like you're like wondering, is that bad? And they go, oh, it's ableist. You go, oh, you know, it's.
I meant boring, lame. Oh
Yeah,
my god,
dude.
lame like boring.
Hey,
like a lame-o.
it's ableist. What? You talking about a lame person?
I'm talking about a boring person. Like, then I'm insulting the people who are actually lame for using that term.
Probably insulting boring people too.
But I'll make a
There's
case
nothing
for
we
fat
can
shaming.
do anymore, guys. I hope you guys. I hope the PC people are happy with what they've created. Just
You
a
know
bunch
what,
of
though?
boring shows. What do PC people watch? I'd actually love to know. What, like people who are like really PC. What do they like? I'm not talking about like regular. I'm like super PC.
Oh.
What do they watch?
Those jab commercials. Yo, the rap video that we got coming up in our next segment.
Oh,
They watch that garbage and they go,
Yes.
this is good television. Is that what they're into?
yes.
That
was a
we got to
great
make this
freeze
green
frame.
screen studio, baby. I cannot imagine. Can you imagine you're working your way up in Hollywood? I'm just waiting for someone to see a clip and be like, Amish, you know what you said there? I don't think we'll be allowed to work with. There's already been like, you know, RBC. Like I was on hold to book some commercial, just a commercial, and they did a social media background check. I said,
Come
you know
on!
what?
They really
I think
that's what they
I'm
call
done.
it. We don't care about your actual criminal history. It's about
They
your
go,
social media.
Social media background
Background,
check,
dude.
Why are you calling it a background?
Dude, Rob Ford didn't care about his background check, dude. This is what you find if you find it. Yes, I have smoked crack cocaine, dude.
This guy
What
is a
a
rock and roll.
pimp, dude.
He's a rock and roll. This guy also say, fuck you, daddy, I'm rock and roll. He didn't give a shit. Dude,
Terrible example. Hilarious. Hilarious, though.
dude, he became mayor. Dude, he was in office. Can you imagine you work somewhere? This guy is like an idiot. He's like a bit incompetent, whatever, but that's his strength.
Guys, we
What's
got
in
Rogers.
office?
We got Rogers Internet here.
Sorry,
Say,
guys.
thank you, Rogers Internet, for this
I know I
beautiful
called him
performance.
today too. It cut out twice today. I was like, what are we doing, man? I'm just gonna
I thought
keep coming
we
over.
skipped last week because the Dominican internet. Would you bring it home with you? You bring the router with you? What's going on?
I don't know. I called him today, dude. It's so weird. But anyway, Rob Ford. Oh God, Rob Ford it's pretty rock and roll, dude. He's like 4 months in office. He's with lifer politicians, and he goes, "I bet I can win Toronto. I bet I can fucking win." Dude, he did it like that. He was like
Really?
drinking too. He goes, he do it to another politician.
He's like
who's been
drunk.
working
He's
his
like
whole life.
wasted. He goes, I can take him.
I could take Toronto, and the guy's like, "No, you can't." And he's like,
Really?
"I could take it, dude. I could take it." And they go, "No, dude." He's like a little small MP, and he goes, "Dude, I can take Toronto. Fuck you." And sometimes he would be in the parliament, and he'd be like he doesn't agree with what you're saying. He'd be like, "This guy's stupid, idiot." Like, dude, that's what he did in the politics thing. Shit. Like, there's clips of him. They're great. He's American.
awesome.
I don't care what you say. Like, look, and I say this as a compliment.
Hey.
This guy's an American.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm shocked that we don't have like some secret birth record of him.
They rip, dude. They rip. And now his brother is the Premier of Ontario. And
Really?
yeah, and Premier of Ontario.
Do people
and, like,
in Toronto miss him?
No, I don't. Not that I know of. But dude, they voted for. You know what it is? He's like Trump. It's like a bunch of people voted for him, but where are they? All you meet is people who are like, "I hate him," and how could he do this? But then, you never meet the guy who loves support because he gets the. You know what he did? He scammed everyone in Toronto. The middle of Toronto is all the hipsters, and so they make the cultures, so they think they're everything. Outside of Toronto,
Right.
is industrial.
Is like everybody
color.
else. Yeah. And then
And
those guys are the ones who vote for Rob Ford.
They see this rock and roll, fuck you, bad boy. They say, I like him, dude. Lower my taxes. You know what I mean? Like, that's all they care. They're independent business people. Like, they're just working and shit. They're like, yeah, just make it easier for me to make money and move up. And like, that's all they care about. They think about
Dude,
that.
that's all you need, dude.
Yeah, well, if these liberals took care of that, like if they did their job and they helped them, then maybe those guys would have some feeling of like, you know, I'm cool with the liberals, maybe a little more. But like the liberals have sold out all that.
No,
shit,
dude,
so.
to be a liberal now, you need to read like 500 books of dead guys before you're accepted.
I know. It's like the workers' rights is gone,
To
and
be-
now it's all woke shit.
Yeah, like to be right wing, you just have to post like one 4chan meme. I saw that the other day. I was like, that's so funny and so true. It's like if you're right, if you want to be right wing, you post one 4chan meme. If you want, if you want to be left wing, hey, here's a stack of books from 500 people you've never heard of, and then even then you won't be left enough. Even then, hey, that's how you get started, bud. You gotta learn to deconstruct. Yeah.
You want to be a leftist? You gotta read a book every day. It's the only way. Yeah, well, I mean, it's like both sides have their issues, you know, like they're, but yeah, the left is too much. I would say, dude, it would be cool if they read the books. Actually, I find that a lot of them are bullshit into it. Like they just read some shit on BuzzFeed.
No,
dude,
you need to appeal to like if you're the working class person.
You're not BuzzFeed. You're not going to read BuzzFeed, or you know, you're not going to say she covering. The she covering, you think that would lose him some seats.
It doesn't seem to matter. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in America. Yeah, you heard. Well, we're going to get into all of it. Actually,
we have lots to talk about. I mean, we have the Gavin Newsom stuff to talk about too, and I feel like he's very similar to like it's like.
What the heck?
Yeah, we'll get to it. Hey man, sometimes we rip and dip, and it goes on tangent. It's fine.
It goes on a long tangent. Let's get some of these super chats and talk to the
Okay, let's
people.
hit it.
Get those likes up, boys. Get those likes up. Hey, I'm going to start playing some music until you guys get the likes
Yo,
up.
we got Diligent Dabber double
Please,
double
ladies
dabs.
and gentlemen,
Diligent Dabber's double
please,
dabbing today.
please.
$5. Water soluble THC is absorbed in around 20 minutes instead of 2 hours. Be on the lookout. Check out my channel for weekly rips. Thanks, boys. Oh, dude, Diligent Dabber, you're doing great.
Oh my
Diligent
god.
Dabber was just talking to me the other day and going through some stuff, and I just want to say, baby, I love you. I got to read your messages still, but you know what? Love you. Yo, $2, Johnny on the spot. Look up his "If you die, cancer dies with you" line.
Oh, I saw that. I already saw that one. Yeah, this is hilarious.
Okay.
They're talking about Norb. Irma Gerd,
Oh,
$5.
Norby.
Amish, make sure your default mic on Zoom or whatever conference app is that using the headset and not the laptop webcam mic. True.
True. Okay, yeah, I was gonna do that.
True,
Let's check
dude.
that out.
Thank you.
Dude, I got the light.
Lance Anthony, Amish, your audio is unrighteous. It's coming through the computer, not the headset. Tap the mic to test it. Tap the mic.
Tapping.
Oh my gosh, it is. You guys are right.
Oh my goodness.
Amish. Oh my gosh, dude. How many viewers have we?
Hello.
Oh my.
Hello. How come we I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, now it's too loud. Turn it down a little bit.
Okay, I'm turning it down.
Turn it a little bit.
Hey guys, blame it on the COVID, okay? We're ripping and dipping. We're coming in hard. The world is in chaos. Nobody knows what's what.
It's like you took the mic from over here.
Yeah.
Right? And now, okay, so you hear how I sound right now?
Yep.
And now you're talking like this.
Okay. So what? That's what I'm saying. Put it up here.
Wherever you want.
It's like lowest volume right now on the thing.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is constant. This is constant tech support.
This is.
I am tech support all the time. I'm playing tech support for an Indian man. It is very ironic, yes.
You're like, isn't this supposed to be the other way around?
Backwards? No. Lance Anthony. Oh, wait, we already got that one. Who else do we got? We've got Zorro. $5. Glad to be back for their live show. Missed the rips and dips the last few weeks. Thank you, dude. And we've got many rips and dips for you right now.
So many riffs and dips. So many riffs. So many.
People
dips.
love that you are screaming now. I think people like it better. When you're just like, hello, can you guys hear me?
That's how it's always been, man. Sometimes I pick up old drip clips, I just watch them, and it's like, dude, my mic, it's like chafy. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
we'll
it's
figure
weird.
it out.
So, what do we got today?
We got so much.
Yep, we got these dropouts. Amish, we gotta handle this, dude. Handle it, dude. Handle it.
Wow.
I'm gonna don't make me talk
Tuesday.
to don't make me talk to Rogers myself, dude. Okay, let's start it off with something light since
Let's go
since I can't
crypto.
trust you. I can't trust you to have stable internet here. Okay, which upsets me. So let's talk about the crypto bro takes an L.
Okay,
is the title of this clip.
This is great.
I saw this from Crypto Bitlord 7. When you're down 350K, what more can you do? Okay, so already I love this clip. Let's watch it together as a community, dude.
Let's watch someone ruin their life.
Let's watch it, dude. This is your brain on crypto.
Completely fucking lost it, mate. I tell you what, I said if I ever get liquidated, I'm just gonna burn the fucking house down. And guess what? Tonight's the night, boys. Tonight's the fucking night. Yeah, that's it. When you're losing 350K, what more can you do? Yeah.
Don't tape it, dude.
Yeah, his insurance company's like licking their lips. They're like, all right, well, we don't have to pay.
Fuck this, honestly.
Idiot, no insurance.
This house is fucking gone.
Oh my god, no. He lost 350K?
That's it.
He's doing it like he's punishing us.
What's funny, though, is that the house looks like it's way more than 350K.
350K? Well, that's the location, though. It depends where you are.
It depends where you are. Yeah.
Location makes everything, you know, the price-wise.
Oh, this shit fucking work or not?
Yeah, but I see what you're saying. It's pretty tight in there. Oh my god, foolish. What are you doing?
That's it, boys. We're gonna get this party started. Ooh, start with the couches. Fuck it, I've lost so much fucking money. Fuck it.
That's it? No, but did he burn it? What's the aftermath?
I don't know if he actually burned it down. It might have been just a meme. I think it probably was fake.
You know what? It's like the guy.
Great anyways.
It's like the guy who cuts his nuts off on YouTube to go viral. So he's like, no, I'm viral. These guys, they just will do anything for the hits, eh? Anything for the hits. So that was on fire.
They're going, I can't believe it's this easy. It's like,
I know.
What are you talking about, dude? Nobody does it for a reason. Stop.
Dude, it's like the documentaries about David Dobrik. The tagline, the slogan inside in the crew was like, do it for the hits.
Do it for the vlog, dude. Do it for the vlog.
Or do it for the vlog or whatever. But he's just like, just do something stupid.
Hey,
so that we get on camera.
Say anything bad about David Dobrik, dude? The guy's an inspiration.
He is inspirational. I didn't say anything bad about him. I think he's great.
No, but you're right. It is an attitude of like just hurt yourself. Hurt yourself. And then you'll get in the vlog.
Do you know Gurdjieff? Have you ever heard of Gurdjieff?
No.
He's like a meditation coach. He would do this to people. He was like there are meditation coaches and like these like spiritual gurus, right? Like people come to them and they're like, you know what I want you to do? Go around the world 2 times, that'll line the chakras up. Go figure it out. I don't want to talk to you. And like it's like you got to go do it. So people would do it, and then they'd come back, and then he wouldn't talk to them. He was messed up. He would just mess with people all the time.
Running a little cult.
That was, I guess so. I guess it was some cult leader shit. But that's what people say about Dobrik.
Do we have any modern, what's some modern cults going on?
I mean, people are saying that that's what these YouTubers are. It's just like we're in a...
Not a real cult. No, they're like little baby cults. No.
They are little baby cults. I mean, they're just like shows.
Cult.
They're just like shows, and you have a culture. You have like a thing. Do it for the vlog. Do it for the vlog. Some stupid, go have sex with this.
Hey, dude, I'm going to say you've gotten brainwashed by these documentaries. They put some spooky music on. Listen, this is what, okay. Honestly, I
think Dobrik would love this.
You have been
I think
fooled.
Dobrik would see this guy lighting his house on fire and be like, bro.
I think, okay.
Light it on fire. I think Dobrik would say, if this guy was in Dobrik's crew.
If YouTubers don't do that, watch this. Look.
Let's hear it.
Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes YouTubers have a point. But sometimes the YouTuber will just like go with like someone untouchable and they'll just put some spooky music on. And then like play clips of the stuff happening. So watch. I'll go to a David Dobrik video. I'll pull up a David Dobrik video.
Oh, well, you know,
just put spooky music over it, and then all of a sudden everyone thinks like the guy's evil.
Well, it's kind of like the internet AJ like thumbnails you were saying before last time. That like the thumbnail, like they're making the point and you're what? You know, that's true for documentaries, man. You watch, they have a point, they want you to believe their point. You know what I mean? You have to be driving home a point that you're saying.
Look, watch. This is the magic of music, dude. Look at this.
Oh my God. Thank you. Can I touch them? Can I squeeze them? Can I squeeze your boobs? Can I touch them?
It messes up when they play their music or whatever, but...
What's up?
I'm currently sitting on an airbag. Taylor's about to blow it up. It looks like she's about to blow up a building. Okay, here we go.
Does it?
It
Look, doesn't that sound freaky? Now you go, oh, this guy's evil. This guy's evil. It's just like,
well, let's
no.
see what he's gonna do. Now you got to see, like imagine that thing explodes and they all get hurt, and then you're like, well, I guess he was. I don't know. Like, what's he about to do?
Watch.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
For sure.
Nope.
I'm just afraid it's gonna explode and like something sharp is just gonna go.
I stand up, I'm like,
from the box.
2, 1.
So, like, you're going to watch that and you're going to go, the guy's evil.
But what happens? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Like, what happens after that? You get shocked a little bit?
I don't know. I think he cuts to something else.
Oh. Well, if he doesn't do anything at the end, then it's unnecessary. It's like, why are you doing that? People haven't gotten hurt with him, have they, physically? Like, I don't think anyone's gotten hurt like that. Oh,
Where have you been?
What?
Yes. He's like best friend, like almost lost his life.
That's
That's not funny. I just mean like you're just like, okay,
like,
that's
where have
true.
you been? YouTube has been talking about this for 6 months. I love the guy, but he did almost kill his best friend. Or something.
That's what
Like,
I meant.
I love the guy. Where you been? Dude,
He did basically almost kill his best friend. Yeah, that is true.
So then, where are your thoughts now? Did you forget about that when you were saying like, "Don't you dare speak of my dobery"?
No, but okay. Listen, no. I feel strongly about this.
Yeah.
People want the entertainment, but they don't and then when something happens, they go, how can I like it? Okay. If you go and you're on Jackass, right?
Yeah.
If you get hurt, don't come crying to me, right?
Yeah.
You knew what kind of show you're on. If you're on this vlog, your whole career has been made, a whole host of YouTubers, their entire existence is based on David Dobrik, okay?
Yeah.
Several careers have been made and lost on David Dobrik already, right? So you're getting famous and you're on his vlog, and then all of a sudden when things go wrong, you go, oh, how dare this guy? Okay, did you know it was Jackass or didn't you? Kind of thing. Like if somebody gets injured on Jackass, you don't go to Jackass and go, I look at their unsafe like workplace, whatever. It's like, okay, basically the guy was hurt because they were swinging around in a crane around a lake, and David Dobrik's driving, he swung the guy too fast, he like hit the crane or whatever.
No, dude, it's hard to feel bad because I would never.
Shouldn't have happened.
Shouldn't have happened.
But it's like Jackass. It's like somebody's going to get hurt, and that's just the way it is.
It's hard to feel bad when you know that you would never join. Where you're like, a lot of these things, I see the case, and I'm always, man, I remember like years ago, I saw this woman talking about, she's like, I've been at McDonald's for 25 years and I haven't had a raise. And I'm like, okay, that's bad, but quit, right? Like, what can we do? So here, it's like, you're in the guy's crew. You know, remember I was saying this about Ellen DeGeneres too, where it's like, you want the jokes? Hey, you want the jokes? I might have to yell at some of them. Like, that's how they run. And like, if you can't take the heat, I guess don't do it. I don't know. I mean, that's even Hassan Minaj's team called him out.
And then they'll go, well, look, listen, I kind of feel differently about the McDonald's because you might not have a better job to go to, or even a different job.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
yeah, okay.
No. But think about like David Dobrik's people. It's like, oh, you had to work for a job that was making you millions of dollars a year or whatever. It's like, I had to become rich and famous. You don't understand. I was forced. It's
Dude,
like,
they're all upper middle class, aren't they? Are they rich kids? I don't want to say rich kids. They're upper middle class.
By the time you're in the vlog, you're making money.
But also, if you if you believe in yourself enough to be like, I'm just gonna go YouTube, it's like, hey, things probably started good. You know, like you're not running for your life, so you can just stop and think about entertainment. I'm not saying that everyone is like that. Like, actually, some of the best artists come from poverty, come from hardship. But I do feel like you're always getting a lot of rich kids, man. And this has been an issue in art forever. It's like you always have, it's like 80% rich kids and then 20% poor people who just blow them out of the water, like just kill them.
Now, everything we just said, yeah, you're right. But everything we just said, though, let's put some spooky music on, and you guys will all believe that David Dobrik is still evil.
Steven's favorite guy. Still Steven's favorite guy. Let's watch him.
David Dobrik actually runs a cult, and he forces these people to do this, and he killed this guy.
Oh! Steven.
He was
Steven
forced. David Dobrik did not respond to our investigation. David Dobrik is an evil man who must be brought to justice. Did David Dobrik have people on standby? Well, how is this David Dobrik's fault? David Dobrik is a bad guy, and you can tell because of the way he hates puppies.
How are you going to feel if that guy died right there? Like, imagine that guy fucking died straight up, and then you just played this, like, thing over it.
No,
You're
he
like,
didn't. No, he didn't.
I'm a little crybaby. Oh, okay, he did. You know. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
He's okay? That guy's okay?
Not only is it okay, he made a viral docuseries about his recovery, dude. That's what I'm saying is nonsense.
Okay, so he wasn't even that hurt.
He makes a whole series about, and then like he like.
Did they put a sound effect? Do you think? Imagine if they hit it, they boom. It's like really.
No. Like he's like mic'd up.
Yeah.
No.
They put Foley. No. They put Foley. It's like crack.
Right. No. But and it's horrible what is happening. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. It's horrible what's happening.
Okay, everyone.
But it's like when you come back with a viral docuseries and like everyone's like loves you and stuff. It's like.
Hey man, you know what these guys are? You know, there's a HBO documentary out about these surfers that
I don't know. Maybe I've lost everybody. Have I lost everybody?
No,
what do you guys think?
Dude. This is what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. This is an extreme sport. This is my life, personal, emotional, everything. I'm putting it out, and I'll do whatever it takes. Like the guy setting his house on fire, maybe a little bit. So you look at a guy like, oh man, there's people who, you know, there's a documentary that just came out about surfers, dude. These surfers, they surf a wave 100 feet high, and like every time they try, they break their bones, they whatever, they recover, they got to go in the wave. They're like, the wave is God, the wave is life.
Yeah. You're like, dude, you're not gonna make it. And they're like, dude, I gotta get that and shred it. And then it's like twice as high. The wave's twice as high. You're like, nah, dude. They're like, nah, I think I'll get this one. You're like, no. Dude, I actually, when you watch some of those big wave surfing videos, you do realize that they put everything out there. Like they go out there and like
they're ready to die.
It's a 50-50.
They're ready to die.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's how much they love. Yeah.
Why I respect in a way that's a pure thing though, because it's like that is basically purely for the sport, whereas there is something in like media where some people do it for the art of it, but like a lot of people are in it for like there's some people who are basically in it for the money. So that's not as pure. Like risking your life for money. But if you're risking your life, there's no reason but the wave. It's just you and the wave, Amish, and nobody cares.
It's like boxing, dude. You're going in, you're hurting yourself. You're like people.
Tons of money.
Tons of money, but you're dying for it, man. I mean, they're depressed at like they have
it for
issues.
Money. Like the biggest boxer in the world, all he does it for is money.
I know he is so like
Mayweather.
that. But don't you watch movies about boxing? They're just like, I got to get in the ring. I don't care.
Oh yeah, the movies are awesome.
Yeah.
Like some of the Rockies.
Like anything. It's all just a metaphor for your life.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I could get amped up for anything on that soundtrack.
Dude, that is.
I could get amped up for that crane. I'd get on that crane if you played me some Rocky.
That's what they're doing. That's probably what they did. They're like, you want to get on the crane? No, dude, I'll kill myself. You want to get on the crane? So fucking that's it, dude. Yeah, you're going on. You know what? You got to give I respect the art, dude. I almost look at Dobrik like that. He's like a big 100-foot high wave surfer. You know the 100-foot high wave surfer, the reason why I have to respect them is because we look at them like, what are you, stupid? You'll die. And they look at you and say, I don't care. They are like the highest enlightenment. They're like a Babaji, Guruji. They're like, there is only the wave and me, and this is God's creation, and I'm one with it. This is the karma that has been assigned to me, and I'm one with it. If I die, then I will die. I don't care. That's how they think. If God takes me, then God takes. But they don't say God. They say, if the ocean takes me, then the ocean will take me. Let it have me. Like they don't care. It's romantic, dude. And they always have like 4 wives. If you do some shit like that, dude. You do some go rock and roll shit.
True.
That's how God give you some kind of payment. Some kind of payment comes, dude. 4 wives. It's always.
Okay. Do you remember Tiger King? That was like the funniest thing about Tiger King. They're like playing with these tigers. All of them have like 10 wives. It's like, what is going on, dude?
Well, there was, dude, the bug one. It was the bug one.
Oh my gosh, dude. He had those women brainwashed. Like actually brainwashed.
Dude. How is that the only way you can run your business? Like, he was talking about it like, dude, this is the way this operates, is that it's a co-op system. I can't pay them and I have to have sex with them. What am I going to do? He's almost like calculating his sex costs and like the whole family and everything into one business calculation. Like, well, I have to have sex with them. I'll go out to the street and have sex with the prostitute. It was $200. You are my wife. Or like, it's like everything is just so like, and dude, the fact that he made him work harder, that hurt me.
Yeah. I mean,
where he's banging him, he's not paying him, and he goes, "You're not working hard enough."
How are these? There is like there's a personality trait that can build up these like cult families, like the Manson family. I mean, it's a little different, but that guy's like the little family unit.
The Vow.
It's like they get Yeah, that guy. Who's that guy?
All hitters, dude. Keith Raniere. All hitters too. All Hollywood girls, like, dude, it's like fucking all these hot girls, and he's got them all in a game of like the top of the game is like having sex with him. It's like they all have this weird he created a texting game, a texting mind manipulation, where like you have a girl above you, and the girl sends you has to start telling you to do things over text.
You are kidding? No, you're lying. That's real. I haven't watched the doc yet.
So this is the manipulation. Okay, this is you're gonna hate this. You're gonna hate this. But part of you is gonna be like, oh, that's Dobrik, that's hot. But no, but here's what he does, because here's why it's Dobrik, because
maybe that's okay. David Dobrik says, before you can advance to the crane, you must face the challenges.
Well,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
My internet's cutting out. Okay, but yeah, it's like he had them texting each other.
This is the guy that got everybody. This guy. It's all up there.
All psychological. All psychological training. That's what they do. That's what all these cult leaders do. Amazing. So the texting game, the way to win the texting game is that you don't know what the final thing is in the texting game. But every day or every couple of weeks, the girl makes you do a bigger and bigger thing. So you're building up points. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. It's like, go get a scarf from here and drop it off at this location. Okay. They do it. Show me the proof. Okay, you jumped through a small hoop, and then a bigger and a bigger and a bigger. And guess what the final hoop is?
What?
Seduce Keith Raniere. It's like, and your final mission? Seduce Keith Raniere at the party this weekend. After the volleyball game, Keith Raniere will be standing by the bathroom fountain. Go there and seduce Keith Raniere. It's like, dude, what a mind fuck.
Wow. I love how it puts the impetus on them. It's like you still have to work. That's amazing. That's like the funniest part. It's like you still have to work.
No consent issues. No consent. It's like, no, she asked me. What? What is this? What a psycho, dude. And as I was like, okay, that's a terrible. That's obviously terrible, right? But you ever watch those TV shows that are like all
of a sudden moody lighting, Amish?
I know the plug came out. The plug came out. Hold up.
Wow.
But have you ever seen those shows?
I'm gonna match you moody for moody here. But
here we go. You ever see those shows though that are like it's like Big Brother, but you can give little manipulation activities. Oh, what is it? Oh, Survivor. Survivor's like that.
Don't worry, we'll just go dark with it. Go dark.
Dude, this is the new light.
I dude, remember a thing
What's
with
happening?
Jocko? I'm going dark.
Hey man, I'm going dark.
Dude, I got a little. I'm gonna put some blue in this bad boy. We'll get some moody lights going on, dude. It's all right.
Dude, I literally just bought this today.
Don't
it just blew out.
No,
thanks, dude. Yeah, weird, eh? I just bought it today.
It's probably out of batteries.
But I have it plugged in.
Oh, unplug it, plug it back in.
True. Dude, the f-stop though. You're right. I got to explain what the f-stop is.
Yeah, you keep saying the f-stop. Nobody knows what that is. Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Dude, it's the new program. It's the new motivational system. The f-stop.
There's nothing motivational about it, guys.
We'll teach it. We'll teach it one day. Stay tuned for the f-stop. One of these days we'll get. That's what's going to be your green screen class. It's going to be the f-stop.
That's one of the classes for sure. Bravo 6, going dark.
We're going dark.
We're going dark, boys.
We're going dark. You know what?
Sometimes I haven't had the taste of blood in a while. And when I taste the blood,
That is good. That is good. That
Dude,
is good.
that's so funny, dude. Jocko is like my new, like, he's like my, it's weird because he's become a comedy hour for me. And I know that's not, like, I know he's inspirational, but for me, he's like the funniest thing ever. Okay. Amish, Bravo 6, going dark.
Going dark. We're going dark. I haven't had blood in a while. Good. Like, that's a real good. It's like, good. I think that's good.
Yes, dude. Going dark. Bravo 6, going dark.
Bravo 6 going dark. Dark mode 6. Good. Like went out.
Man.
Good.
Whole family,
You know what, though? These shadows are
died in a
sexy.
car crash. Good. Yeah, dude. No, that's hot, dude. Very nice. Very nice.
It's very film noir, dude. Now we're going film noir.
Go red on you.
Oh, dude, I gotta get red. Right?
Bravo 6, going dark.
Oh, the red. I like the blue and the red. Blue is good. Red's good. Purple. I like these like new noir. It's called like neo noir or like cyberpunk. It's sexy, dude. It's like noir, but they're doing this, you know, this 80s thing, kind of like Blade Runner.
Dude, let me get some good old Jocko in my life real quick.
Let's
dude.
get some Jocko, dude. Let's listen to a rip. Let's hear Jocko rip, dude. What a motivate. He is a Guruji in his own right. He is a Babaji, and he has built a big congregation, and he deserves our respect on that. Yes, he'll fight fair. Good motivationals.
Oh, we got one here called the Trump card.
Wow.
Hey guys, everyone turn off your lights in your house right now.
Turn it off. Turn off your lights.
Time to go dark, dude. That's your first mission in our Keith Raniere text game. You have to turn off your lights.
There's a Keith Raniere
Final
text
mission is seduce Amish.
Seduce Keith Raniere. 8 p.m. Bravo. Bravo 6 at the left.
I still can't believe he had all those people fooled. It's like, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I'm sure it's terrible, but it is funny.
It's terrible, but I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is. It's this life. It is full of sinners. You have to face them and just talk about it. You know what? I do like that we don't talk about people and we go, oh, but what he did. I hate that, dude. It's like, just talk about it. You know?
We got to talk about it.
You wanted to argue with me that you wanted to do this behavior or act in a certain way. And
I love the sound effects, dude. Where's our drip editor, dude? Why behind my rants, I need sound effects. I need to make sure that when I talk, everything's punctuated. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, dude.
You know
Next
what I
time
need?
You guys clip me up, dude. Bravo 6 going dark. I need those sound effects, dude.
Yeah, and sometimes when I do a
guitar,
rip,
go ahead.
yeah, do that for him, editors. And by the way, editors, quick editor's note. And if I get a good rip in, cut the clip and then play God is great, and then a whole church clapping as hard as they can. God is great. I have it. I'll send it to you guys. I have it. Dude, Jim Bakker, sometimes he would just be like, and that's why we need money to support the church. And then some guy in the audience just goes, God is great. And the whole audience just lights it up, dude. I got that sound
Jim
effect.
Bakker energy. I know, dude. You're gonna be a mega pastor church one day. Let's watch. Sorry, I feel like I'm the opposite of dark.
Great
right now.
sound
I feel
effects,
like
dude. Don't
I feel
worry.
like. Hold on. Let's get some real.
Look at the ace card, dude.
Get in here, dude. It's the Trump card.
if you wanted to argue with me that you wanted to do this behavior or act in a certain way, and what you were saying was, hey, Jocko, you're kind of a pussy because you don't want to do this, or you're not going to allow this, or you don't want us to act in that way. My trump card was real simple and real straightforward, and it won 100% of the time. It was the ace of spades. You'd rather go out and get drunk than go and fight Al-Qaeda. If that's where you're at, fuck you. I don't want you on my team. I don't even want to be associated with you. If any of you do anything that prevents us from going to war, I will never forgive you and I will hate you forever. There's a group of human
I don't
beings
agree with
on-
this. I don't agree with this. What do you mean? You're going to prevent us from going to war? See, this is the problem with this guy. He just wants to go to war.
He is a
Guys, there's
warmonger,
better
dude.
things to do. He is a warmonger, dude. His
Yo,
motivational
if you're
speech
trying
is
to go get drunk instead of taste the blood of your enemies, dude. I'll hate you forever.
maybe they're out looking for love, Jocko.
They're like, Jocko, we achieved peace. He's like, I guess you never knew what this was all about. You thought it was all about getting drunk, huh? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, I hate you now, right?
He goes, you know what he says? He goes, you want to go drinking? There's more Muslims to kill. Trump card. That's what he fucking, are you stupid? What is he talking about? There's more to kill. And you want to drink?
Oh my God.
Muslims still run rampant in the Middle East, and you want to have a drink? Trump card. What the fuck are you talking about? It's so, come on, man. His book, he does this too. The book is good. It's good, and then I'm like, okay, you just kind of killed this guy in Iraq. Whatever. I'm willing to. I have a whole video about that. But then he has this whole chapter on like, you must engage the enemy. The war can never end. You must keep going. And it's like, he's not talking about a metaphor. He's not talking about like the enemy in your mind that's telling you to be lazy, engage that.
Oh my gosh.
He's saying that enemy too. But then once you got that, get that in shape, and then there's Muslims to kill. Taliban walks. And you want to get a tequila, you piece of shit?
Trump card.
Give me a sex on the beach. Fucking Taliban's in front of you, you fuck.
Oh my gosh.
He reminds me of that soldier in Full Metal Jacket where he's like, they're coming to kill you and you want to get your dick sucked. Like, he's just going crazy, dude. You can't stop tugging on your dick, little wee-wee. And the Nazis coming. He's like yelling at them. Oh no, the gook. He's at the Charlie. Charlie likes when you grab your dick. Like, he's like, this stupid, just like dumb shit like this. It's weird how, Osho was talking about this. He's like, a culture that wants to go to war, you have to suppress sexuality in them. So these guys, it's like, what? It's like the guy maybe he wants to go dancing and meet someone, Jocko.
Oh my gosh.
It's Taliban.
Oh my gosh.
You went full dark on this one.
Amish, I almost cried. Oh my gosh, that is the funniest rip you've ever had.
Hey, how about a God is great on the end of that?
God is great.
God is great.
Just the you want to go drinking, and there's more Muslims to kill. Trump card. Oh my God.
Last time I checked, there was a Muslim running Saudi Arabia. Trump card. And you're like, what? We're taking Saudi Arabia now too? Yemen's got him running around all day.
Oh,
Trump card. It never ends, man. These guys, they'll just go to war forever.
Oh, dude, we gotta rewatch this because that is exactly what he's saying. It sounds dope, but 100% he's just saying like, "Yo, have we killed the final Muslim?" That's what he's saying.
It's not a metaphor. It's like not like the Muslim, the enemies in your mind.
Yeah, Goggins is like enemies in your mind. This guy's like, no, go kill him.
Yeah. That's why Goggins is nice, he's cool actually.
Yeah.
Going to allow this, or you don't want us to act in that way. My Trump card was real simple and real straightforward, and it won 100.
I just love, dude. I need to hire this editor. Look at how they make him crazy because they like glitch it into where his face is like, and he's like still yelling.
It's the special effects. Have you seen the movie Seven? It's like a murder. It's the
like
opening. They're like, zing, zing.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of, yeah. Well, that's what he is to them.
My Trump card was real simple and real straightforward, and it won 100% of the time. It was the ace of spades. You'd rather go out and get drunk than go and fight Al-Qaeda. If that's where you're at, fuck you. I don't want you on my team. I don't even want to be associated with you. If any of you do anything that prevents us from going to war, I will never forgive you and I will hate you forever. There's a group of human beings on this planet that want to destroy our way of life, and I have the opportunity to go and hunt them down, and you're going to take that away, or you're going to put that...
I feel like people like... What, you just got some chills or something?
I got some chills, there's every now and then. I have one video where I do a rip on Jocko when he was on Brian Rose's show, by the way. They did like a little war. I thought it was like a propaganda piece, personally. But there is part of me that's like, do you really want to piss this guy off? He's going to fucking Navy SEAL into my house one day. He's crazy. He's a nut job, dude. What is he saying? What if someone negotiated a peace deal? Peace deal?
You preventing me from going to war, dude?
Our enemies hate our way of life. This is what you have to tell yourself. I mean, this is the trauma of war, though. We should actually, this is the trauma of war. I mean, this is the problem.
Bravo 6.
Stop.
Going dark.
That's what it was. Bravo 6. Going dark.
Good.
The rules.
Should we keep going? Is there more?
The rules have changed.
Watcher to 6 actual. Target is in the main house. You have execute authority.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
Going dark. What's happen to you, dude? If Jocko catches a whiff of this clip, dude.
Doing karmas. Like my job is like I put on the
dude.
doing karmas. Making rips. Like that's all our like daily rip. That's what we got. We got to do a motivational video about like that. Green screen. It's got to be the F stop. Our motivational video is the F stop. It's the green screen. It's like all the little tips, how you can free yourself, and just
from the restraints of the physical matter. Actually, I'm so glad Amish was never in the military. Wait, what?
Yes. This. I'm so powerful. It can only be charged sexually. It cannot be charged militarily. It can only be charged through love, not this kind of hatred. What is this, man?
Wait, AJ, the village idiot says that's really his name. Amish is an Al Qaeda apologist now. Oh, don't get him started. Yeah. Don't get him started right now.
There we go. Hey, AJ, what are you doing? Watching a podcast? Go kill Al Qaeda then, AJ. Watching a podcast? I hate you. You got in the way of me killing more. Like what? It's like, dude,
Trump
okay,
card.
go. I don't know. Trump card. Go get him, dude. Zorro, $5. So glad to be back for a live show. Missed the rips and dips the last few weeks. What's up, baby? You know what's so weird is that there's something about reading comments that like it's like you can't hear when I read them and I can't hear when you read them. We both repeat them. It's fine though.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
It's no big deal. They deserve a double.
I want to hear from AJ after that rip. I want to hear what AJ has to say. Where are you, AJ?
AJ, you want to bring him on to talk about war?
Maybe he's been to war. Hey, how do you know he hasn't been to war? Maybe he has.
Maybe. Hey, then we should talk to him. Yeah. But there's a lot of people in the military that don't agree with this thinking, man. You can't just say I'm anti-military. I'm pro, like, soldier, obviously. But to just constantly be looking for an excuse to go to war, I don't think it's good for the citizen. I don't think it's good for the soldier. You do reach a point, and this is what I mean by the trauma of war. It's like you reach a point where you do just want to keep going because you've been hit so many times. And then you just have an attitude of like, well, I'm never going to forget.
Some of your guys died, and so then now you're pissed. And yeah,
dude, look at Dan Crenshaw, dude, lost an eye. That guy wins, they're dead, dude. He's gonna,
Can you imagine?
Crenshaw's not going to forget that.
Yeah, one continent will go for the eye.
Yeah, and he can't even help it
for an eye. Yeah,
you can't help it because these guys go into the military when they're 18. They're deprogrammed. Everything's taken out and they're rebuilt from the ground up to have basically this kind of thinking. Yeah. So from 18 years old, he thinks like this. So that's why we must forgive and we must just tell people, even if you're getting yelled at, you don't have to go like kill Al Qaeda. Like what is this motivation? Like make it a metaphor for life. It's just, he doesn't turn it into the metaphor after. Goggins always turns it back to the metaphor. It's always just a talk. It's like when you're listening, when you're listening to Sun Tzu, you can hear Sun Tzu and he's like, the enemy will rise 1,000 times, but you must battle them first. Like something like this, right? But it's never aggressive or rude or about killing a person. Like there is a wisdom in war where there's a lot of people who don't like this idea of looking at the other person as your enemy and someone that we have to go kill. I mean, I get it, man. Al Qaeda. I'm not saying Al Qaeda's done, of course they've done some terrible stuff, but it's a complicated history. And like,
Al Qaeda respects women's rights now.
Who does? Al Qaeda?
Yeah, dude, they love women now. Did you hear? It's breaking news.
They've always.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, not the.
That's Taliban, dude.
Sorry, Taliban.
I think Al Qaeda might be. Is Al Qaeda not fighting Taliban? This is a problem too. It's like the shit show that's been created, right? It's so hard to look at it and be like, this makes sense, or you know what I mean? Well, just pick such a clear side on it.
I've never pretended to be intelligent in anything with world affairs. I have no idea. I just think it's hilarious when you say.
That's okay. Let's go. Oh, you want to get a drink? What does the guy say?
No, I listen. Okay, so I listened to the audiobook of David Goggins, right? Yeah. And it was kind of a similar style to what you're talking about. I mean, like you said, it's like more of a mental thing. But like David Goggins, instead of like torturing or killing other people, he wants to kill himself. Basically, is what you get out of it.
Yeah,
and it's cool for him. But when you're listening to I think I was doing the audiobook, and he's like, I got out of SEAL training, and I was like angry. Why? Because the SEALs weren't hard enough. We got out of Hell Week, and I wanted to go back into Hell Week. And all my buddies were like not going in. And I said, these guys are soft. And you're like...
Goggins is a lot. Goggins is a lot.
It's a similar vibe.
It's a weird decision. At some point, there is some bad decision making. Like, remember when he just kept running the marathon, even though he cracked his bones in his feet?
Yeah,
and he goes,
it's badass.
Basically, it's pretty. Sure, yeah.
It is. It's that line. It's that line of terrible decision making is oftentimes badass if you go far enough with it. Running and breaking your legs, not cool. Running, breaking your legs, then keeping running, you start to become cool. And then finishing a race and qualifying for the Badwater, whatever. Pretty cool.
Dude, everyone we've talked about today, you know what it is with everyone we've talked about today? They all have something in common. They're all obsessed with one thing. So you look at the surfers we were talking about, the David Dobrik. Like the David Dobrik humanly, also Norm Macdonald. Dude, Norm Macdonald always ruined his own career, always burned his bridges. Like that's another thing. You're saying now that he's dead, a lot of people talking about him. Everyone loved him, but nobody could work with him because he always said something wild and he pissed so many people off that it's like, okay, we're not allowed to work with you now.
Yeah.
It's like that's his career basically. Rips too hard. He rips too hard that people in the community said, I can't, dude, I love you, so funny, I can't work with you.
This is what this is what happens. Like the true people like that. Yeah, you are right. There is something to that.
It's so pure. Pure.
I was just thinking it relates to something that we've covered before. Do you remember The One? It was a building. People have been pinging us in the super chats about this all day.
Oh, really?
The One was a building in LA. It was that guy who I tried to make it, energy efficient, whatever. So I got
that was great.
Flowers. Yeah. Well, it defaulted on a $100 million debt. And it's getting sold. It's a really sad story.
What was that with producer Michael?
Yeah.
Producer Michael says, tell me the vision.
We live here in LA, the dirtiest air in America with the healthiest people.
He's like, hey, bro, I want to change the world, make a reality show out of my super house. Like this thing. Yeah. And basically you could play hide and seek in this whole thing and never find each other. Ever. It's like a mini city in LA. Anyways,
it is.
No, it's sold now. I actually put a bid on it for $1.
Hey,
respect.
That's good.
I said, hey, if you can't pick it, if no one wants it, I'll take it.
You did it for the vlog, dude. Now I do stuff like that. I go, hey, I'll talk about it on the drip. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was dancing with that girl in the Dominican Republic, I was like, you know what? Steven will like this. Let me do it. That's it, right? You got to do it. The community will say, look, our Babaji rips it. You know what I mean? They have to see it.
If the Patel can rip at a time like this.
If the Patel can rip. But this house, though, how inefficient in doing your karmas. We are here to do a job. You know what I'm saying? I have to do my daily rips. You're doing yours. Obviously, you got this green screen video. Oh, my God, so inspirational. Everyone has something to do. And your brain just makes excuses not to do it. Just every reason not to do the one thing that could be useful to the world almost. And it's like, you want to just fill your life with this meaningless stuff. Like, what is the point of a house? And you never had the goddamn money for it anyway, did you? You just what are you doing?
Don't kick him while he's down, Amish. The man is crushed, broken.
It was silly.
Ripping him apart.
It was silly, dude. He needs to come to God. No, and you know what? Don't feel so bad for him because this default of $100 million, that's someone's money.
But it's not his. That is the funny thing.
Yeah.
So people talk about bankruptcy. It's funny. Bankruptcy isn't the end of somebody. I used to think it was. Like, in fact, it's just a way to basically go like, it's actually kind of a get out of jail free card. It's like, it sucks when it happens, but it is kind of like, you can't take anything from me.
Dude, we're nice people, so we have shame. Donald Trump, he says bankruptcy, like, I'll do it. Then you don't get anything.
Jeopardy. Like, yeah.
Then you don't get anything. I owe you $200 million. Why don't you drop 50 or I might declare bankruptcy. Dude, he would play mind games like with that.
They're like, no, please, don't.
That's it. They're like,
I'll pay you $1 a day until I pay it off.
That's what it is, dude. Even when you go to a local debt recovery thing, what they do, it's just someone to be like, hey, my guy, not very responsible. I know he owes you $10,000. You're not going to get $10,000. How about we call it $500 and we say, hey, put this one on the insurance. That's what they do. It's like debt counseling. Like they do that. They consolidate it all and they go, okay, I've looked at his stuff. You're not getting it.
Let's be honest. There's no way this is happening.
You can't get like water out of a rock, right? You can't get.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Vault by CNN. Own a piece of history with Vault.
What is this, dude?
Is this some like scam?
Let's see it. New topic. Let's get it. 1981.
Is
first
this
shuttle.
NFTs with CNN?
Smart.
No way, dude. That's so funny. Who's gonna buy these?
Dude, imagine this is the thing that pulls CNN out of the dumps.
CNN's getting into NFTs? This is off the... Yeah, we didn't plan for this, guys. You saw it.
It makes a lot of sense, actually, dude. But it makes sense because I did just see your video, your lecture on NFTs. It was banger. And but one of the things you're talking about is it is a good technology. And at the end of the day, guys like Logan Paul, I think in your last video, you did like a Logan Paul does NFT shit. His is going to be nonsense. I get it. CNN, think of the footage they own. They own incredible footage.
Yeah,
they could do a little, because what is a magazine if you think about it? A magazine is a printed...
Who owns like the I had sexual relations with that woman? That's an NFT. Trump being like, grab her by the... That's an NFT.
That could, yeah.
There's going to be a lot of NFTs that come out of this.
Yeah, and like we're talking about like 30, 40, 50 years ago, all that shit happened and there was no internet. You know what I'm saying? Like YouTube's new. So now the new stuff is everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we're still figuring out what NFTs do. I don't know if this is the way. Let's
It is like art. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say we have a lot to get to. I wanna read some super chats real quick before we move on.
Let's do super chats.
People have been super chatting. We've just been ignoring them. They've been ignoring you guys.
Oh my god.
Let's play these. Before the song ends, go. Salvador Garcia, $5. Guys, did you notice the one wasn't taken into receivership last week? I.e., the house was foreclosed on. Yes, I did. John Angel, $10. So happy you and Coffee to see you, Coffee and Amish. You guys are goated. Can I get a righteous from the mighty Amish? Thanks, much love.
was that super chat was righteous? Oh my god, what a tagline, dude. That's so funny.
Such a good tagline.
Can you say righteous?
Dan Jones, $2. Dan, if you mind, says hello. What's up, Dan? Coco Chop Disco 69, $9.99. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. The Dude, $4.99. Shout out to...
Oh my god.
Shout out to Gandhi. Thanks, dude. Mostar, shattered all your bones chasing the wave. Good.
Yeah, the movie might even be called Chasing the Wave.
Brian, $4.99. The night vision laser sounds in Jocko's good vid had me dying. OJM number 6, $5 for helping me not get ripped off and helping me seek out companies that taught me to helpful info to succeed in my home endeavor at Coffee. I can't read. Zorro, $5. Have you heard of John Casablanca's acting agency scam? They got some money from me a little while ago. Huh.
Wow.
No. And then now we have a $4.99 from Top Ramen. Lol Yeet. Woo!
Lol Yeet.
I'm done.
That's it.
I sped ran that super chat. Speed running.
Thanks, dude. I was just checking the battery on my new light. Still at 0. I don't know what.
Did I rip you off?
I really wanted to get the purple, but next week we'll have purple.
Get the purple.
Dude.
It's fine.
The purple? On the bus? It's going to be great. Yeah, we should do topics, eh? This is what I was going to say. Dude, we got to go twice a week. Got to rip twice a week. You're like, are you crazy?
I'm so tired, dude. I'm actually live in a constant state of sleep deprivation. It's actually not good for me.
We got to talk. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about your work schedule.
Let's talk about FAUCI.
Let's talk about FAUCI. FAUCI made a banger. We've been calling that on this show for 7-8 months. Were we the first to say it? I don't know.
To be clear, you've been calling this. I've been calling it misinformation, but it is funny, and anything that's funny makes the show. Hey, it's funny.
It. Well, if it rips and dips, then it has the drip. So then it must be on the drip.
Yeah,
it must be.
Yeah, Amish has been saying that Fauci made the virus, basically made the banger.
It's not even me. It's like
Wuhan.
just more and more papers come out, proof comes out, like just stuff comes out. You don't think so? What did you see the Intercept article?
No.
What did you see? What do you think? Okay, tell us what you think then. Tell us what you think.
No, I mean, I don't think it was him. I think he was the head of the NIH. The NIH funded Wuhan, but I don't think they funded the lab that is even supposedly could have created the coronavirus or whatever. Right now, Amish, you can't spread any vaccine misinfo, dude.
So you think on YouTube it's gonna be like you know how we say R word? It's gonna be like, dude, you have to say G word, gain of function, or like
R word
G
for what?
R word for like, R word. On YouTube, there's one word you can't say.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. You guys told me.
No, there's a lot of words you can't say.
Oh, really? I thought the R word was the one word.
Oh, that R word. There's 2 R words. There's so many words you can't say.
Oh, really? And but they have a system that hears it and says cut the feed.
Yeah, well, no, it's like they like put you in like a higher category of like, toxic. You're toxic now. Wow. Or your age inappropriate, whatever. Yeah, you're talking about adult themes.
Okay, but you don't care about saying the F word.
No. But
R word.
That's because YouTube doesn't care, though.
But YouTube, no, sorry, not you. Like YouTube doesn't care. But R word, they're like, don't say it.
Yeah.
I feel like gain of function might be like G word, F word.
Oh.
You can't say. It's like it does feel like he's saying like, I didn't, and then these guys are like, no, but you did. It's he's saying it wasn't. Everyone else, like it seems like the documents are saying that they did do it.
I very carefully titled this video so that I would not have to stumble into any of the special words. Like, vax is a special word, takes you into the COVID category. Oh,
V word.
I said it. I screwed myself. Yeah.
No, you said
we just
the
say
V word.
We say the jab. We say that. It's so dumb, dude. YouTube is like, it's a mess, man. It really is. It's great.
Will they hire someone?
I know. Hey, listen, let's talk about Fauci, right?
Let's talk about Fauci.
Let's talk about the sexiest man alive. Did you guys see
this?
Dude,
2 times. 2 times sexiest man alive.
That's what we needed to talk about. He's the second. It's once again the sexiest man alive.
Like, I think like last Thursday it got announced, and then today everyone's like, it's making the rounds.
Yeah.
Yo, didn't this come in on a time code?
Yeah, I guess it did.
Weird. It's like 2 minutes in. He asked Fauci. This is the last year when he was asking Fauci about like, are you the sexiest man alive? Like this sexiest man alive banter. It's so awkward, dude.
To control it and to.
I want to talk about what this past year has meant to you personally. Obviously, this is the sort of thing that you've worked your entire life to try to combat. This is what you have trained for. But it's also meant that over the past year, you've gone from being this guy to a lot of people.
There it is.
To being this guy for a lot of people. Do you enjoy being America's most trusted doctor right now?
Well, I certainly want to be trusted. I don't necessarily dwell.
Pleasurable at all. You're under oath, sir. I will remind you that you're under oath. Magazine wasn't pleasurable at all. You're under oath.
Did he say sexiest man?
Yeah, it's weird because he changed it at the last second. But then they talk about this mask thing where they go. So they're talking about like him being the sexiest man alive or whatever. But then he goes, because he's basically saying like you went from this to this, and it was like the last year sexiest man alive. And then they were like, do you know the new slang everyone's saying? They're saying I won't go on a date with you because you're not wearing a mask. It's called doing a Fauci. And I'm like, nobody calls it that. Hey, has anyone ever said like, do you know the new slang? Like Stephen Colbert, it's like he's making up slang with him. He's like,
that's what I was about to say. All this stuff is so manufactured. That's what I meant.
It's so manufactured. It is
like
weird.
Some think tank comes up with it and they go, hey guys, I know what's going to make. This is actually something we wanted to rip on today, boys. This is actually something we wanted to rip on.
I know everything's been freestyle.
We want to just tell people, hey, you don't need to make the jab cool. right? Don't try to make it cool because you end up making it way less cool. Whenever you manufacture, whenever the culture tries to like force something down your throat, there's just this instinctive like kick.
Right?
Like it's like when somebody knocks, like at the doctor, they like knock your knee with a hammer and then your knee like kicks.
Yes.
It's a reflex. You can't even help it. That's what every time they do something like this or what we're about to show you guys, you won't believe what we have for you today with Vax That Thing
Cringe.
Up. Dude,
Vax That Thing Up? Too
oh
much.
my gosh. I wanted to unvaccinate myself. And this is coming hot off a week that I've seen so many people die from COVID. So sad. I'm like, thank God for the vaccines. Then I watch Vax That Thing Up and I say, take it out of me.
No. My vaccine hesitancy, all of it comes from calling him sexy, Vax That Thing Up.
Weird.
Those two on MSNBC, they're dancing, they're doing like classic hip hop songs, but they're rewriting it to be like, I love the jet. Stop. Now I'll never get another jab. I can't do it. I can't do it.
If you're a kid and you want to dab, don't do that. Have a jab.
Jab. I love Pfizer. Word. What is it? I'm hesitant now. You made me hesitant.
Let's just read this real quick. Fauci, an 80-year-old scientist, doctor, and public servant, has become an unlikely cult hero for millions of Americans. I do believe on the left he is like actually like God. The U.S. disease expert has been spoofed by Brad Pitt and lauded as the sexiest man alive.
That's funny.
What is this? What is this picture he's taking?
I know this picture is sexy though. The picture is sexy. I'll give him that. This photographer's tight because he is like, okay, this is kind of sexy.
He looks like he's sitting on like the Game of Thrones or something.
It looks like someone's got a banger green screen, right? Like someone's got a good goddamn green screen.
True, dude. True. But okay, let's carry on with the clip we wanted to show. Sorry.
Oh yeah, let's watch it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it looks like he told like it almost looks like he puts this together though. Like he runs his own PR. Like he is actually a very high functioning person. Like I saw the trailer for his new documentary that's coming out. And what I think he is, I have a theory about this actually. My theory about him is that he is a high functioning alpha, and he goes into a place and he jacks it kind of, and then everyone just kind of falls in line and listens to him. Like he's just a very hardworking guy, and he knows how to like execute and run a team, like be respectful. So all of this talk of like he's just like, I'm not sexy, I don't know. Okay, now how are we going to do the photo shoot? It's like you set up the fucking PR.
Oh, he's like that. This is like the Bill Gates thing. This is how Bill Gates is. Like part of his image is being the adorable grandpa, but like behind the scenes, he's a killer, dude.
He's a killer, dude. These guys are killers. This guy is a very high functioning, very high executing. Like he was here for.
You couldn't get to where he is, by like, and sometimes like when you watch like some of the footage like from the like congressional hearings, he's like, I resent that senator. I resent that very much.
I know.
And I'm just thinking when that guy goes to bed tonight, all you're just gonna hear is Anthony Fauci going dark.
Yeah. He rips. He's basically, and you know, I have a theory about this, and this is gonna sound like a tangent, but I have a bit of a theory about this because there are I just met someone who so like someone was just telling me a story about how they're working in a butterfly conservatory. It's like a small town butterfly conservatory. Weird. And I asked him like, okay, what's the like, you know, it must be a fun job. You're just seeing butterflies, whatever. And she's like, no, it's hard. It's very hard. And I'm like, what's the hardest thing about it? She goes, at the butterfly conservatory, the politics. It's dangerous. Dude, the office politics, they fuck each other. They're and what she told me basically, this is what she told me. That this Karen auntie came in, like one person like Fauci came in and just started running the place. Just jacked it. There's people like this in your life. You don't see that they're doing it. They're psychologically, they know how to go in and manipulate and everyone like play the games, play the office, move up, and then nobody questions.
Wow.
So I think he's one of those guys. Yeah.
We need to put the spooky music on and some butterflies flapping.
I know it's my own theory. It's just a theory, but it's just what the vibe I get from it.
Everything was fine until Sheila came along, and like the trailer like hit goes like, psh, psh.
Dude, I'm like, but you know what it is? This is a thing of like lefties, these government organization people, they are a little sheepy. So someone could come and take them all. That's the issue. He's like, and right wing has their own issues, But this is very much like he's going into a government bureaucracy where nobody's playing politics. Everyone's just doing their work, whatever. And someone who's aggressive and plays politics, they run the place, and that's it. And I think he's one of those guys. So
interesting. We have absolutely no idea if that's true, but
he can shy away from the sexiest man alive, 2-time sexiest man alive. But I guarantee you,
it's fact now,
dude. Guarantee you, 2-time sexiest man alive. He's always gonna be like, no, I'm just a doctor. I'm just doing my job. What's sexy? He's like, fuck it, I'll get 3. He's like, in his head is Jocko. He goes up, listens to Jocko. He's like, how are you going for a drink when I only have 2 sexiest man alives?
Trump card.
Trump card. In 6 months, I'll have 3. That's in the inside. Outside, it's all humble. It's all nicey.
He like picks Stephen Colbert up by his shirt. Say it, Stephen. Say
it. Yeah, he's like, they cut to commercial. He's like, Stephen, you haven't said it yet. Do the line. It's in our contract. Do the line.
Do the line.
And then he does like, so what do you feel about going from this to this, Mr. Sexy Man?
I don't know. Hey, so wait. So, boys.
Yo, what up?
Actually, that's a clip. That's a clip, dude.
That's a rip, dude.
Before you get to Vax That Thing Up, if you're watching on the YouTube clips, you got to watch Vax That Thing Up, too.
Editor, wrap that up. Let's wrap it up on Fauci.
Dude. Let's wrap it up. Let's get a few super chats before we let the Vax That Thing Up get us all jacked up. Okay?
We were doing the other one, too, right? We've got to do both of them.
Oh, we got to do them all. Okay.
We got to do them all. All right, editor, cut that. Wrap it up, editor. Wrap it up on Fauci. Wrapping it up.
That are...
Hey, I don't care. 2-time sexiest man alive. I don't care if it's 5-time sexiest man alive. Wrap it up. Wrap them, dude.
Hey, Amish, why don't you read some super chats, dude? I'll let you read some. I gotta run to the John. Be right back.
Go get that, dude. You take a break, then I'll take a break. But in the meantime, I'm gonna talk to my darling. Oh my God, my so beautiful darlings. Give me $25. Oh my God, Richard Shimono, $25. Thanks for all you do. All you both do. Watch both Coffeezilla and The Drip when I can. Love it all. Keep up the karmas. Thank you, my darling. Richard, that's beautiful, dude. That's so nice of you to do that. And hey, I'm dropping almost daily rips on my channel. Almost daily, studying the ship. But I got some powerful meditations over there. So check out my channel too. Also, check out Diligent Dabber's channel. Diligent Dabber's putting up some nice little bangers, some nice little hitters on his channel. So make sure we support the whole community. My darling, we have to support the whole community. Diligent Dabber's putting up some great videos. Actually, Diligent Dabber put up a great video about, it was like one sitcom jacking from another sitcom. It was like 2 amazing shows, though. It was Trailer Park Boys, but they were getting jacked by, it's another amazing TV show. But he just showed the parallels of like, they jacked they jacked it. And I was like, gotcha. Where's the fucking YouTube? Gotcha, police. I think we gotcha. This video needs 8 million hits. You know what I'm saying? Diligent Dabber was on the case. That is a detective ship. Peter Sidhu, $5. Any media source runs on attention. The more attention they can get, the more money they make. There's no money in correct information anymore. Pete Sidhu, amen, brother. You can't hold me accountable on did I have the number? Did I have this? You guys got to understand that when I rip, I only rip for righteousness. That's it. Okay, so the righteousness is what I need to know about. Sometimes people go, it was a 10 million or 5 million. It's like, did you jack 5 million? Did you jack 10 million? I don't give a shit. It's like Fauci. 2-time sexiest man alive, 10-time sexiest man alive. I don't give a shit. I think he's lying. I think he has a PR firm. He pays them. They tell Stephen Colbert, hey, this is the new talking points. Do a joke, write a joke about that, do something. And then Stephen Colbert's like, yes, Mr. Fauci. Like, that's what they're doing. Because Fauci has them all in line. Yes. Even and you can see it in the National Geographic documentary. And look, this is the thing about people whose work ethic is so righteous. Because sure, I claiming, and now Steven's going to get mad, but I am claiming that Fauci did just pay for his own Sexiest Man Alive awards. That's what I'm thinking. That's how I see it. But at the end of the day, like the righteousness, I don't know if the righteousness. I think he's paying and he's making them do it.
The same people who made him Sexiest Man Alive are going to try to make like Joe Biden the Sexiest Man Alive. Like they always try to make him cool. There's really no one you can make less cool than Joe Biden, but they do try to make him cool.
Yeah, dude. Him and DeSantis, like the video of him that I have, he's like, listen, we got to get this virus under control. And then DeSantis rips him back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what we could do? You remember we were talking about how we could have a floating jazz bar as our space for where we do the podcast, floating in the Coffeezilla universe.
Really breaking the fourth wall here. Yeah.
But I feel like we could go. But you know what else could be good is if we had like a sports announcing ring. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you take the Democrat, I'll take the Republican, and be like, okay, we got DeSantis over here coming in hot, Florida. Everyone's been ripping Florida, but he's right now about to go on an attack on the king. Baby.
I've always wanted a ding ding like the fight bell. The fight bell.
That's it,
dude. The fight bell's so funny.
That would be a good location for us. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like we have the jazz bar, but it would be good. Like if a real fight, it's like, okay, let's go to the fucking. We got to go to the. We got to go to the arena. For this.
Go to the arena.
Yeah,
it's like a chanting crowd. Ah!
Yeah, and it's because it is a kind of fighting. You know?
Did you get through everybody, by the way?
I thought I did, but honestly, it seems like maybe I'm not catching them all.
Did you catch the 25?
I got two. I got the 25, Habibi. That's a beautiful darling. Thank you.
You got Thad.
Josh Angel, $5. Amish. Say all the Habibis in the congregation are righteous, please and thank you. All the Habibis in the congregation are most righteous. I will say most righteous. Josh Angel, thank you. And we got Memento Mori. Oh, Memento Mori. Good name, dude. Memento Mori. It's like
Latin.
What is it from Stoic? It's like from Stoic thinking. It means like
okay, yeah.
It is a stoic term for tomorrow we may die, something like that. I don't know if that's exactly it, but
let's memento hurry.
Memento hurry. What is your hurry? Tomorrow we shall die. You guys have graduated from the small time scammers to the big time scammers. Keep fighting the good fight. Memento, that's where it has to go. Because once you're the sheriff, you're the sheriff. Some point, dude. They're going to say, one day they're going to say, Stephen is the president of the United States. Is he righteous? And you will have to answer. He'll say, please, detective, tell us. Your righteousness is most powerful.
You're killing me today.
Yeah, dude. Fun day.
And I'm like Fauci. Dude, I'm like Fauci behind the scenes. I'm like, Amish, say it. Say I'm the sheriff.
Say I'm the sheriff.
That
is all from me.
That are NZ349 thoughts on AOC wearing tax the rich dress.
Oh, thank you for look at this. This is what a gift from our audience. She just gave us a topic.
Wait. Also, wait. Pete Sidhu, $5. All media sources run on attention. The more attention they can get, the more money they make. There's no money in correct information anymore.
Oh yeah, I was doing a rip on that.
Dan Jones, you got Dan Jones too.
No.
Gratification is the greatest. Gratification is the greatest drug. Captain Axelrod, watch Fauci try to throw a pitch. Lol. Tim Bucks, Russell Stratton, Amish. I'm glad to see you. I missed you and Zilla last week. Glad I made it stop by. Pump the stock. Hit the like button. Check out Zora. Diligent Dapper. Great peeps. Well, yeah.
Love you, baby. Guys. 3 months. I'm not going anywhere. I just got to work full time. Especially after I saw that green screen video that Steven did. I said, 3 months. You don't go anywhere.
Wow.
You don't commit to anything. You don't miss an episode, and you do your karmas.
Do your karmas, dude, and that's it. Hey, with that all done,
okay,
let's talk about the push to make big pharma cool again.
Oh yeah, we got to do this.
This is the part of it, but there's this weird thing, and this is what we were talking about. And listen, guys, we are the most pro-vaccine people you could be, but I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that like it makes you like cool. I think it's cool neutral. It's just not. It's like it's getting a medical procedure of any kind is not cool. There's nothing cool in medical procedures. You can't make it cool. It's impossible. But
yeah,
all of Hollywood has tried to the point, and especially with our friends of the our brothers of the more
entertainment industry
skin. No, more melanin skin. You know what I mean?
Right.
A little bit more melanin in it.
Yeah.
Because they have historically just had lower rates of vaccination. So there's been a big push to get them vaccinated. And they pulled out all the stops, Amish. You didn't know about this prior to how many days ago?
Yesterday. You showed me yesterday.
This is a remix.
You're working so hard, Steven. You're like, what day is it?
This is a remix of Vax That
classic,
Thing
dude.
Up.
A classic. I love this song. And it's not Back That Thing Up.
No,
it's Back
not.
That ass up, Steven.
No. It's vax that thing up though now.
But the original, you said. It's a remake of the original song.
The original. Yeah.
Back that ass up.
Correct.
Like I was doing in the video in the Dominican Republic that I showed you, I was in fact backing it up. Because that is the correct thing to do. It is righteous. It's better than going and killing people. It's better than whatever. But look at what they've done to this.
It's worse than you can imagine. Do you think?
Why does it say black already? Like off the top, like it's such a brainwash video. Like right off the top, it says black. What are you doing? You're basically saying black people get the vaccine.
It might as well be Pfizer. It just puts like Pfizer. Sponsored.
I'm surprised they didn't put their like logo up off the top as a rap video.
Yeah. This episode sponsored by Pfizer. Get the double jab, please, today. Okay, we can't watch all of it because they're gonna get us copyright claim. Let's get to vax that thing up.
That thing, I'm just a handsome young brother. Want you vax that thing up? They in real life, you need to vax that thing.
Look, you know what he's listen. Look. This is the opposite. So it's normally you got the trope of throwing the money. He's throwing COVID vaccination,
and he's doing it like a G. Like, he's doing it like Trump card, like doing some kind of like weird.
Bro,
what is he doing?
I wonder what his buddies said to him after they saw this put out.
Dude, imagine! I loved this guy when I was younger. I loved this song, and I had the album. It was great. I loved it. It was like one of the only CDs I ever bought at that age. I love this guy. I thought it was great because I do enjoy the party, and I do enjoy the party scene. But you know what really hurts me? It's like imagine you went to see the Rolling Stones, and then instead of playing like your banger favorite song, they just do a vaccine remix of it, and you're like, play the original, dude.
Vax brainwash, dude.
I know, dude. It's too much. Why are they doing this?
You can't make it cool. It's a medical procedure. Oh gosh, dude! When I saw this, I lost my mind.
Vax that ass up. Vax that ass up, dude.
Oh,
you're a fine young brother, dude. He's
a fine young brother. Won't you vax that thing up?
And then the girl's like,
it's so muted because they know they want to play it for like kids and schools and stuff. They'd be like, yo, this is what all the cool people are doing.
Feeling freaky all night, you need to vax that thing up. I know you can't stand it, no holding hands, chick. But when we get the shot, we gonna be romancing.
No.
Oh yeah. Oh, you were saying no to a girl to have sex with you until she got the vaccine. You liar! No. I don't buy it.
I don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
They in real life, you need to vax that thing up. Feeling freaky all night, you need to vax that thing up.
What? This guy goes,
no, dude, no.
You want to come over here? Vax it up first. It's like vax it up first, or I'm not gonna have sex with you.
Hey, put in chat. Remix some famous song titles with vax in the title. We'll get the top. Yeah. We'll get the top ones. We need some remixes of
anything that's don't stop vaxing. No, I don't know. Like everything's just gonna be a stupid. This is it. It's over.
My gosh.
The culture's broken, dude. The culture's broken. These are the culture makers.
Bum. Another one gets the vax.
Yeah, that's
another one gets the vax. And another one saved, and another life saved. Another one gets the vax.
It's gonna be another life saved.
Yeah, they changed it up. This is like they messed it
another
up.
Good citizen and another good citizen. So
and
stupid.
we all must do our part. Bum, bum, bum.
Dude, like rap is supposed to be more rock and roll than rock and roll. You know what I mean? Like rock and roll is supposed to be like a fucking rock and roll.
This is the crazy thing. That's the whole thing. It's supposed to be counterculture. It's supposed to be like, hey, man, we don't care what you guys in the culture are doing. We're doing our thing. Which actually, well, we'll talk about Nicki Minaj in a bit.
Yeah, we could put that in with this. Yeah.
She's been getting the fire.
Hers is a little more, I think she just made a mistake. I'm going to say that for Nicki Minaj on that tweet that she sent. And we'll get to it. We have a lot of cliffhangers today. That's great. But we'll get to that tweet. I feel like that's good though. We have a different thing on that. But this, he's saying like, he goes, sorry girl, get the jab first. What?
We can't hold hands till you get the vax. And then we can go romance. It's like, no.
I know you can't stand it, no holding hands, chick. But when we get the shot, we gonna be romancing. Girl, you could be the queen.
Still said chick.
Girl, you can be the queen after quarantine. Oh, dude. Yeah.
After quarantine, as if this loser is not begging people to have sex with it. He's like, please come over and have sex with me. Nah, I gotta vaccinate.
You can be my queen. Once Daddy Fauci says so.
That's it, dude. What is wrong with these people?
Oh my gosh. Dude.
How much money does it take? This is like millions of dollars, right?
Millions.
You think Pfizer? You think Pfizer gave them the money?
Moderna. I think
Moderna gave them the money.
Pushing the money.
Well, at least they're admitting it, because there was time where people would just take the money and they'd be like, you know what? I just love the culture, so I'm going to sing this song.
They didn't admit it. No, they actually didn't admit it. No. I have no idea if they got paid.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Weird, because it just seems like they got paid off to do this. What is this shit?
Yeah.
No way, dude. You're an old rapper. You don't want to go out like this. Dude, you were a G.
Hey, money's tight. Quarantine needs this is like his stimmy.
Didn't do your karmas, didn't manage your money, didn't keep on top of your shit.
This is what happens.
Then 20 years later,
oh my gosh, dude.
You can be bought.
People have a bunch of song title recommendations.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
Vaxxers in Paris. That's pretty funny.
Wait, sing it? Vaxxers in Paris? Oh, yeah, Vaxxers in Paris, yeah.
Yeah.
John Paul so hot. It's just a title change.
Yeah. Ball so hard. Vax is gonna find me.
The Vax gonna find me.
Vax is gonna find me. Ball so hard. Coronavirus never gonna find me.
Yeah. The spike's so hard, Corona's gonna get you. It's like that. It's that spike.
I bless the vax down in Africa. The vaccine queen. Just vax it. We've got Vanilla
Just
Ice.
vax it.
Yeah, we got Vanilla Ice. Vax,
baby. Oh, dude, Vanilla Ice he needs the money. Dude, Vanilla Ice saw this. He's like, call my agent, dude.
Let me get that vax that thing up money, dude. Let me get that vax that thing up. What did you pay him?
Vax, baby. Holy shit. I gotta get in the studio.
Put me in the studio, dude. I still got it, dude. I swear, I still got it.
Hey, yo, chill. Collaborate and listen. He just has to do like.
You gotta stop feeding from those Facebook misinformation. And you gotta go straight to the heart of the source. That's the CDC. And then you gotta stick that vaccine up in your IV. That's what they do. That's it.
Vax, baby.
That's it.
Vax, baby. Hey, yo, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with 2 jabs in my shoulders. It's not gonna be. What is it? Ice is back and I got both jabs. Something grabs a hold of me. I don't know. We gotta get Marco.
You lost
Marco.
it.
We gotta get Marco. Marco's gonna do some.
Marco would be here.
We could do so many songs, like every song. Yeah, it's just you could just do a dumbass
the song Vax remix. Oh my gosh! And every karaoke song is vaxxed.
Yeah. You just go, don't stop vaxing
until we're at 100%.
Booster shots are coming around soon. Don't stop.
This one, Pfizer. Well, yeah. So this actually comes off the tail of I saw this, and we decided to make a segment of the whole thing.
Yeah, we got to do a double segment.
So this was another song. Like I said, they're really trying hard to make it cool. So.
Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine.
Okay. This is one of the 1,000 late shows that are on these days.
Okay, so this is a late show. Okay, good. This is not the news.
No, I think it's worse. It's supposed to be funny.
FDA recently approved Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine, which is freaking great news. Now, a lot of people felt skeptical because the emergency rollout didn't give enough time to thoroughly vet it. Well, now they have. And you can relax knowing that there is no poison in the vaccine. Isn't that right, James?
It sure is, Amber. No poison. In fact, we have a song for all those who may still be on the fence about getting vaccinated.
Oh, no. Why? Why are they doing it?
Vaccine in full effect.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
What do they call it with the ad-lib? Don't ad-lib. Don't ad-lib. Pfizer vaccine in full effect.
I gotta get puke stuff over here on the side.
Pfizer vaccine in full effect.
Dude.
Are you ready, James?
You ready, Amber?
Yeah, I'm ready. America, are you
after that.
Girl, I must warn you. I sense that you're causing lots of harm.
Situation is serious. Let's cure it with 2 shots in the arms.
He goes, boom, boom, spun around. Hey, I will admit, black people can make almost anything cool. This is just not one of them.
This is like
it's testing the limits.
They're pushing that, right? Because you're right. Like there's a lot of things.
Dude. They're pushing it.
It is always like this is always like something that Hollywood does where they're like they look bad and they want to say something and it's like when Ellen DeGeneres just made the black guy like like after she got called out like this always happens. You go to black people to like, hey, can you make it cool? Can you cleanse my soul?
Yeah.
I think I'm evil. Can you cleanse me? And dude, sometimes you gotta say, baby, nothing can cleanse you. You are rotten. Like, why are you paying for this?
Let's watch some more, dude. Did you see the spin? You got to see this move, dude. Because I'm gonna.
Sorry, I was puking. I was puking. Oh
I'm gonna start doing it. Look, it's the bop bop twist. Watch.
Let's cure it with 2 shots in the arm.
He goes.
Ew. This is so gross, dude.
I love it, dude. I love it. I'm getting a vaccine after this. I feel sufficiently convinced. What do you guys think?
I was at a bar like 2 weeks ago. They played this song, the original.
Oh yeah.
It was amazing. It was like so good to hear. I love this song, dude. It's like when you're old, you just hear a song like this in the club. You're like, oh, you're excited. If I go to the club and someone plays this, I'm gonna file an official complaint. How could you play this?
Oh, you can't. If you're a DJ, you're never playing this, dude.
Yeah, no. Let's hope to God.
Let's get that freak on. Once you get that vaccine on you.
I'm really blanking on vaccine songs, but let's keep going.
It's all so ridiculous. Conspiracy theories seem from the start.
It's all so deadly. They believe it cause they aren't very smart.
There is sort of a kind of self-congratulation in the song too, where it's like, they're like, who is this made for? Because if it's made for like conspiracy theory believers, you don't win them over by going like, yeah, you're dumb if you believe what you believe, and you're not really smart. So this is actually made for people who got the vaccine to feel better about getting the vaccine, which is weird. Because,
it is weird.
No, you see what I'm saying though? Like if you're actually targeting vaccine hesitant people, you don't get them over by being like, yo, conspiracy theorists are dumb. Hey, you know what?
Not very smart. Really stretching on these guys. What is this? Why is the audience laughing?
It's driving me out of my mind.
Yo, we gotta do this. For a righteous reason.
Again. Who is this to? Who is this targeted at?
I'm just mad about the dance too. You know what I mean? It's a good dance.
Now some of them did.
There is no poison.
Now some of them dead.
Now some of them dead.
No,
but it's literally common sense is hard for them to find. Fox News got them into their heads. Misinformation. Now some of them dead.
I just puked all over my house.
I told you, dude, I'm already vaccinated. I want to
Oh, I'm vaccine hesitant now. I'm fully vaccine hesitant. I'm an anti-vaxxer now. Sorry. Okay, that's it. I'm anti-vax. That's it. It just happened. You watch this. I was pro-vax. I was selling it. And you do this? You ruin a good song. This is a banger track, dude. And you ruin it like this? I'm anti-vax. Take out my vaccines. I don't want them anymore. I'm not getting a goddamn booster.
Hey.
Booster is the time for it. Like, shut up, dude. This is so great. I'm anti-vax now. Yep, thanks.
That is so funny, dude. That's
calling
so funny.
Fauci sexiest man alive and ruining a childhood classic. Back that ass up. And
backs that thing up, dude.
perverting it into
Yo,
vax
you can
that
be
thing
my
up?
queen once we get out of quarantine. I know.
They didn't make me puke though. For some reason, I had to puke.
Oh my god, this one's almost more of a self-congratulatory. This is like even more of like we're gonna pat ourselves in the back here.
Yeah, I guess because they're being rapper. They're like at least the other guys were rappers. Like these are comedians. It almost feels like the comedians should know better. The rapper can say, "Hey, gotta get money." Like, okay, I get it a little more with the rappers, but you're a comedy writer. You're a comedian. You're there.
Respect.
And you're like imagine you're doing this song, you're doing this dance, and they're like, and then the line is, I'd be like, oh no, if I do this, I'll kill myself after. Sorry, I can't do it. That's it.
Sorry,
right?
I was gonna do it actually, but then I realized that killing myself was not in the cards tonight. Trump card, actually.
If they go trump card, yeah. I won't respect myself. I mean, like you're doing the dance, and they go, can you say, and now they're dead, more serious? Like the director's like, that was really good. Good take.
I need a tear. I need more of a tear action.
Can we get a tear? Yeah, right? Like you're the director, you get a tear. And then I say...
We got the lemon spray?
And then I say, wait, lemon spray? Yeah, do we get the lemon spray? Or wait, actually, no, if I do this, I'll kill myself. Sorry, guys, I can't. And that's it.
Oh.
And that's it.
Oh, we'll find somebody else.
It's such garbage, dude. How could they do this? Yeah, they would find someone else. I mean, they probably pitch it to everyone in there. Like they have a writing room, they have like a team.
Yeah,
they pitch it to everyone.
Is this the biggest propaganda we've had? It's interesting because you do have a problem. Like I'll admit, like I wouldn't know how to get people to do it either. But this is not it. I'm here to tell the people that this is not it.
Yeah, shaming them and stuff too. Like, okay, maybe if they didn't go to like that's where Juvenile, as much as he ruined my childhood classic song, many of the first asses that were backed into me during that song, and I cherish it and I honor it, and it gave me so much. So Juvenile, like that really hurts my feelings that they did that to the song, vax that thing up. They perverted it. But at least with his, okay, I'm not gonna have sex with you until you have the vax. That was a bit of a stretch. But overall, like they didn't say, oh, but if you don't get it, you're a conspiracy theorist and you're stupid, and like, what are you, one of those Trump supporters? I don't know, whatever. Like that. Don't just say, what are you, a conspiracy theorist? Like, I know a lot of people who are hesitant about the vaccine. And look, I got both. Mm-hmm. I'm probably just going to get the booster, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, we're getting the booster, right, Steven? I don't know. I don't know what you think about it yet. The time hasn't come. We don't have to bring it up or personal.
No, I'll get the booster.
We got to get it, right? We did the 2. You just got to get it, right? Fine. But there's reasons to be hesitant. When you call Fauci the sexiest man alive twice, people go, okay, this is weird, right?
Like, yeah, it's just not good reasons, but there are reasons. Like I admit it's cringe.
When they do a rap song and they go, this is a lot.
It's just like, okay, here's my whole thing, right? Here's what I try to tell people. Like it's kind of like, do you remember seatbelts back in the day?
Okay.
I kind of
you
feel
gotta
like
shame people.
No, not shame people, but like this was a seatbelt thing back in the day.
Yeah.
People thought it was a big deal that you had to be forced to wear a seatbelt, right?
Wow, that's so silly.
They freaked out when it was first introduced, the seatbelt mandate, and then eventually just the numbers speak for themselves. At the end of the day, you just drop your manipulation, drop everything else. Just let the numbers speak for themselves. That's it. That's all you have to do.
You know what the Taoists would call it? They would say non-doing. You know, like non-doing is this incredible philosophy where they're like, if something's dumb, just don't do it. Like nature will take care of itself. These things will slowly correct themselves. People will slowly get the vaccine as they see it. If it's good, if it's tight, you got to just trust. People will come.
Listen, the number can only go up. The number can only go for multiple reasons. Number one, unvaccinated people have a higher chance of dying. Hate to say it. It's true. So that's going to make the number percentage go up. Also, you can't get unvaccinated. So eventually, if somebody gets a vaccine every day, numbers are going up.
It's going up. And like bribe them. I think bribing them is good. Like do it with loving kindness. I really do think so. Because the fighting is a doing and we should be doing non-doing. Meaning like let nature take its course a little bit.
Yeah, I know. So let's watch. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's like the vaccine. Like
Yeah,
in like
yeah.
5 years, everyone's going to look back and be like, wow, that was really dumb that everyone freaked out. But I feel like part of the reason is like this stupid stuff, man. This pressure.
Yeah, dude. Some people, and we've said this for every character on the show today. Some people are just a rock and roll, and you need them. You need people to be like that a little bit. But honestly, it doesn't affect you, man. Why do you have to be so hard about it? Like, just let them come around. They'll come around. They will come around. Like,
they're gonna say it does affect them.
I guess so. This is a University of Waterloo professor. She's an ethics professor. So she put up a video saying, it is my ethical duty to inform you that forcing you to take the vaccine goes against our ethics. It is unethical to force everyone. Fired. Next day, fired. Yeah. Waterloo, University of Waterloo in Toronto, in Canada.
Is that real?
She's an ethics professor. Yeah, she needs to go Jordan Peterson real quick, dude. She needs to turn this into a goddamn publicity stunt. She needs to call Ben Shapiro. She needs to call Jordan Peterson. She needs to get this into a freedom of speech publicity stunt. But this University of Waterloo professor, yeah, she does like a whole speech about it. She's like, look, it's just my ethical duty to inform you. I'm an ethics professor. I have to let you know. Forcing everyone to do it, I need to do something. It's not good. You know, even people say this about raising your kids, man. You're raising your kids, right? You have to convince them that the thing is the good to do. If you just say no, do it.
Fired though? Was she actually fired?
Yeah, I saw a video where she like cried.
She said she will be fired. She hasn't been fired.
Oh.
Wait.
I thought she was like crying at the end of the video.
Maybe she's like trying to be fired. She's like, no, don't fire me. She's got like it all lined up on like Ben Shapiro and stuff.
Dude, the Patreon is all filled out. The GoFundMe is all filled out with these fucks. So you never know, dude. I mean, with Jordan Peterson, it does feel a little bit like that. With Jocko, I thought it was a bit like that. Like they basically have these big, they know they're coming up against a fight, and it's not totally fake. Like they know that they're like, you know what, I'm gonna go on a rip. Like Peterson is like, okay, my first book, nobody really didn't get the respect it deserved. Maps meeting, so he goes, you know what, I'm gonna go on a rip. Here's a little thing I could say. It's a kind of a publicity stunt, but I have the context in the media. I will say this, make a speech, do the videos, make sure it gets, you know what I mean? Like these guys can execute. They're smart. They're hardworking. They can do that. So she could be doing that. It's hard to tell. It is a weird thing to do though. Like why say it? She says, she's like crying at the end of the thing. Saying like, I don't know. It's not right. Like she's crying. So she believes in it, I guess.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah. Do you want me to find it? It's like 2 minutes. We could watch it. We're going on tangents.
No,
we're going on tangents.
Yeah, we're going on wild tangents right now. I think that's about it.
We are ethically on point, though. I mean, this is all related to vax hesitancy, pushing people. Like this whole thing could be called like forcing people versus like just take it easy. You know, like the public schools in Ontario are open. The teachers, you don't have to get vaccinated. You can just take a test every week. That's enough.
Yeah.
Take the test every week.
Oh, we should talk about no. So now you're changing it up on me. I want to make sure I'm following you here.
Thanks, dude.
Now you're talking about this vaccine mandate.
Yeah, I guess we did just blend into that because if you think about it, like this is one part of the population with the videos that we just talked about are basically saying like, come on, y'all, get the vax. Like, what are you, stupid? Like, I don't know, dude. They're gonna start doing like fried chicken and 2 jabs. That's what I love. It's like, hey, let's respect the culture a little bit. This is a classic song. Why are you doing this? But anyway, that is basically one part of the culture saying like, come on, guys, do it. But then there is this other side. You got Joe Biden and you got a lot of, and Fauci's like this too, where they're like, enough is enough. Go get it. So the first video I have in there of Biden, it's just him being like, I've had enough. He's really.
Are looking at legal. Let's watch.
That is.
We're playing for real here. This isn't a game.
The new requirements could apply to nearly 2/3 of the American workforce. It's President Biden's strongest push yet to require vaccines.
All businesses with 100 or more employees must ensure their workers are either vaccinated or tested once a week. Companies could face thousands of dollars in fines if they don't comply.
That's fair, actually.
News for Jax reporter Jim Piggott leads our.
This is the vaccine mandate, huh?
Yeah, the vaccine mandate. If you have over 100, So you don't have to worry about it, dude. You got 2 employees. What are you worried about? You got 5 people. You're good. They're not going to come after you. 100 or more, they're saying get the test once a week. I think that's fair. But then you got DeSantis.
What did DeSantis do? That's the Florida governor, right?
Florida Governor DeSantis. Well, he's making a move for the king now. He's making an attack.
Oh, really?
He's so his rip back on Biden for doing this, and this is what's going to make him a Republican folk hero, is basically he's saying, but what about my freedom? But what about my freedom? He says, I love business so much that if you do this shit, I'll charge you $5,000. Dude, this is what he's saying about like the businesses in Florida. What? He's basically saying like, if you follow this mandate,
you follow this guy, I will fine you back.
Yeah, $5,000.
That's hilarious.
This warning,
funny,
drop
dude.
the vaccine mandate or pay
Wow, this is a fight as old as time, state versus federal government.
the price.
Boom,
He's
dude.
threatening to fine businesses and local governments who require employees to get vaccinated or face termination. Fox
This guy
13's Jordan
rips.
Bowen's been following the latest on the governor's announcement and joins us live from Tampa. The city of Tampa, we know, has also issued some pretty strict rules, Jordan. So what does it mean for the city?
Well, Cynthia, the city of Tampa's mandate really just requires weekly testing, unlike in places like Orange
I was
County.
going to say he has so much makeup on.
The vaccine is a mandatory condition of employment. Governor DeSantis has said in those instances, local governments will face fines, but tonight there is still a lot of questions.
Wow, aren't you glad you have personality?
Local government.
I hate makeup. Like, I would hate, this is another Hollywood shit. I gotta wear makeup. I don't like it on my skin. My skin is beautiful.
But I mess up my skin.
Firing someone for refusing to get the vaccine could have major consequences.
People that have put in 10, 15, 20 years, and now they're just going to get cast aside by some onerous mandate. That is wrong.
Monday, Governor DeSantis made his position clear, vowing to protect workers who refuse the shot and go after businesses and local governments who require it as a condition for employment.
We let it be known today. We're going to be enforcing Florida law against that.
The governor is talking about Senate.
Don't you think both are a little stupid? I mean, shouldn't it be...
The weekly test is...
Wait. But I feel like people are missing the point. The federal government is saying, like, you must do this or else to these businesses.
Yeah.
And then, ironically, DeSantis says you can't require it. You can't fire them.
5,000.
So
Yeah.
nobody asked what the business actually wants to do, what like the people in the business actually want to do.
Well, he's coming in from the workers' angle. He's like, I love the worker so much.
Because what Biden could do is be like, well, you can force your employees to get vaccinated. Depends on your business.
Or the weekly test, though. The weekly test, man. Who cares?
I'll say, okay. That is what gets me, is that I heard about this Biden mandate, not vaccine mandate, and I heard like everyone's up in arms. You know, it's Texas. Everyone pissed. Pissed,
Right.
dude. Pissed. Out of control. Angry. But then I heard, oh, you can just get tested once a week. I don't know. That seems like a pretty massive loophole.
It's fair, man.
And
What else do you
it's
need?
fair because then you know if you have COVID. I don't know. I think that's like,
Yes,
can't you get tests for free?
Dude, and the test now is so nice, dude. The test now is like they put the thing on your
test
nose for
is
2 seconds.
nothing. It's nothing.
Do you remember when COVID started? They jam it in.
No, not.
Then
dude.
they twirl it. Then this time someone put it in one thing and they go, "Are you okay?" I'm like,
I actually think the fact they're calling it a vaccine mandate, like I think both sides are trying to scare people.
Yeah.
Because it's not a vaccine mandate. It's just like a test mandate. Which
yeah.
I agree with actually. I think if you're going to work, you should know if your colleagues have COVID. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that's out of control. Like when we had to we took a vacation. We went to somewhere in Mexico.
Okay.
And in order to get back to the States, you have to submit in order to get on a plane or whatever, you have to submit a COVID negative test in the last 72 hours, 48 hours, something like that.
Same. We just had to go through that.
Yeah, you just had to go through that. I just did it. It's fine. And I was vaccinated.
Dude.
Not a big deal.
My cousin's still in the Dominican.
I don't know.
He didn't make it.
Do people think this is a big deal?
The weekly. Yeah, no, it is. You know what it is? It's DeSantis is going on a rip.
Well, both of
DeSantis
them,
is saying,
they're power
I'm going on
plays.
an attack.
I
What's
feel like it's like theater. I mean, it's like, is this like, are people actually like freaking out about this?
No, it's theater for sure. I think DeSantis is basically saying, I'm making a run for the king. I will attack the king. And he's basically saying, Florida, oh, you guys with your memes and your schemes, and you said Florida is this, Florida is that. No, I will be king. I will attack the king. That's what DeSantis is doing. Dude, they're calling you a folk hero. Like, look at how he's out there. I'm here for business. I'm standing up for you because no business wants to do it, actually. To be honest, most businesses, when you ask them to do shit like this, and especially from 100 employees to 5,000, because once you have 5,000 employees, then you'll do this vaccine shit and you'll make money. Like, you'll get government grants to pay for it. And you go, they paid us to test our employees. So you get big enough. But a business with 100 employees, actually even 100, it's like you have the infrastructure in place to just do a test for 100 people a week. Not even half of them or 20 of them.
Yeah, dude, 70% of people are vaccinated now, or 60%. So it's like, it's like 40 people. Dude, I don't think it's that big of a deal, to be honest.
Dude, America's so divided that they're just... Dude, this is what I love about America. They're just looking for fights. Nothing happened. Looking for fights.
Yeah. That's so true, dude.
This is America, baby.
Fighting, dude.
Because beefing, it's like YouTube, dude. Beefing is like content. It's like this is publicity. This is your job.
Yeah, no, it's true. Your whole job is to fight. You're actually right, dude.
That's it. And we need this idiot because he's the only one who can take it from Trump. But he's friends with Trump. 2024, you think?
Not when it comes to
2024, you think Trump's coming back, or you think DeSantis? People are saying after rips like this, DeSantis might run 2024. Dude, Florida, here's the thing. Talk all your shit, and that's what I love about this. It really is a rags to riches. The last 10 years, everyone said Florida's trash, Florida's garbage. This guy goes, we are the king. Put aside your memes and schemes about Florida. I am the king.
I am the king. I am the king. Yeah.
That's what America is, though. It's always like the bottom will rise to the top. Always in America. It's like the rules here. It is a hard rip. What is this guy? This guy's too sexy, right?
Yeah.
Like, he wanted to be an actor, right?
Yeah, no, that guy failed in Hollywood and became a news reporter.
I remember when I went to Just for Laughs, dude, all the agents, all these famous comics, just like fat white guys in their 40s, whatever. And then the agents, all like this. Guys and girls, sexy, dude. Just there to chill, walking around. They're like, hey, I want to meet someone. And they just take these guys around. Like the Vanity Fair tent. It really is a sinking ship, though. The money's not. The money's in the green screen.
The money's in the green screen. The money's in the banana stand, Amish. It's in the banana stand. So we got some super chats here. If it's within last year, it's got to be Wild Ass Pharmaceuticals. WAP. True. $2.
That's Pharmaceuticals.
Robert T. I'm bringing Pfizer back. Now, this one wasn't a super chat, but I enjoyed it so much. Somebody said the Vax Street Boys are back. That's a good one.
Streets back. All right. That's a good one. That one I wouldn't have minded so much because it was already like kind of a whatever song. Like, it's fine. It's a good song, actually. It's a good, and they have a dance. I don't know if you know the dance, but it's a good dance. It's a good song. But something about Vax That Ass Up and something about like Poison, the song Poison. It's a lot.
Poison. Do you take on consultancy advisory contracts as Nils Fills? I have no idea what you're talking about. What are advisory? I don't know what you're talking about.
Who is that? What do you mean advisory?
Thoughts on recent Texas permit-free gun law? Oh, good question.
Woo!
Lance, let me
answer. Topic.
Let me answer you in a second. Russell Stratton just reminded me of it. Staggerson Jags, Outcast. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I never meant to make your daughter die. I am for real.
That's
never
a good one.
Meant to make your daughter die.
Should have got the vax before
1,000 times. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Bruh.
That's funny. That has a good joke in it.
That does, dude.
Solid,
that
dude.
does. Russell Stratton.
Did he give us money? We owe him money. That's great.
$1, JK. Love the support. Pumpzilla, Russell Stratton. Thanks, man. Okay. Let me talk to Lance Anthony for a second. Texas gun law. Don't need a permit to carry.
Woo! It's Texas, baby. That's it.
Here's the crazy thing. I have a gun.
Yeah.
No training. None. You just walk in and you just get it. Like, that is 100% true.
You seem so much more responsible. Like, you seem like you would think that's irresponsible, no?
Well,
like, wouldn't the sheriff say, like, do you have a permit?
No, but that's permit? Well, no. But listen to what I'm going to say. That's what I was going to say. I am weirded out by the fact that I could, in theory, just take my gun anywhere and it's legal. And I have no training at all. Irresponsible. I do think it's irresponsible for me to do that. I'm not going to go do that. But it's weird that I can. And I'm like, oh, that's
weird.
Strange. I don't
weird
know if
or immoral, Steven.
Well, like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not going to wade into that issue. I don't know.
It's interesting.
I don't know where I fall. Why I don't know where I fall, because it's like what happens is that the rights of the many get whittled down by the crazy people who do the bad thing. Like, basically, you're punished because I'm responsible. So in theory, if I needed to take a gun somewhere, it'd be cool if I could take a gun somewhere, whatever. If I was trained, whatever. But it is weird that, like, just like being able to do stuff is just like everything gets ruined by just, if you get too many people together, nobody can have fun anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can, for example, if you have a PA system in a Walmart, someone is going to shout penis into it within 5 seconds if you get a critical mass of people.
Yeah.
So they have to lock the PA. Now, in theory, it'd be great if everyone could access the PA all the time. And most people are responsible. But someone's going to use it to shout, you know, Tommy is a penis-shaped boogerhead or something.
Something.
And then you got to go, okay, fun's over. You gotta lock it up. So that's
God forbid worse than that.
And that's the messed up part is like, why are you punished for the like idiots, the mentally ill, crazy people? So I don't know.
Right. So you're saying, what about my freedom? I know some.
Well, I was going to take a class. Actually, this is the funny thing. I was going to take a class and get educated, but now I think, oh, what's the point? So in a way, I'm getting less educated because of that law. Because I was going to go learn proper etiquette, everything. Nah.
It just seems like, I mean, you have a high level of righteousness, and this does seem like something that you would look at and say, is this good for the society to have these guns out? Like, do we need an instantaneous someone dead? Because it's so easy to make a mistake like that. You know, it just, I don't know. If no one has it, it's easier. It seems like the deaths go down and the number, like you're saying, well, why does one guy ruin it?
First of all,
how come a school shooting and then people go, oh, get the guns away? It's like,
no. You don't understand. You don't get it. You really don't.
Tell me.
All right, I'll tell you. Amish, let's say somebody wants to hurt you.
Okay.
Let's just say, hypothetically, Amish is rich, famous, powerful.
I worry that Jocko's going to be
You
pissed.
get some stalker. Yeah, Jocko, he goes, hey, I heard you were making fun of me. And now it's time for me to taste blood again.
Jocko, I forgive you. You know not what you do.
Dark. No, he's already done. He's crazy. He's like, I hate you forever. And I'm going to go take you out. And then I'm going to go take Al-Qaeda out. And then I'm going to go take out the Taliban. Okay, so he's going to your house. You know what you do? You go, oh, I'm going to call the cops. The cops, you know what the cops will say? You go, hey, Jocko Willink is coming to kill me. They'll say, oh, hey, that's interesting. Has he killed you yet? Well, no. I'm warning you. Oh, great. Well, call us when he does. Click. That's what the cops will tell you. So you go, how do I defend myself?
I basically have to have a Navy SEAL bodyguard.
No. What I'm saying is,
you have to reverse Navy SEAL my whole life.
No, what I'm saying is, at least with a gun, you can defend yourself. Basically, I think that like guns are the truest form of true self-defense, where you don't have to rely on a state, you don't have to rely on anybody to protect yourself. So I do believe it. I do believe in them for self-defense. I think it makes sense, because if you've ever talked to the police and you've ever had any legitimate concern about your safety,
they're not gonna come running. But if you go to them, then they have to do it.
No.
What are you gonna do now? I'm here.
It's all after the fact. All justice is actually built for after the fact.
True. So you have to preemptively get them.
Yeah. No. Well, but
they won't come.
That's my point.
No, you have to pay someone. You can
go like, oh yeah, what do I hire a guy to like be with me full time? What does he have? He has to have a gun. Then you're back at the gun.
Yeah. No. I think the right strategy is to just make sure that people don't want to kill you, and to just say, hey, I'm always willing to have a conversation, and like what, like just to have a real, just to say like, hey, Jocko, like,
no, but
but
it
just
you're
sounds
not,
like a little bit aggressive.
You're basically saying there's no crazy people out there, and that is to ignore all of history and ignore all reality. There are truly crazy people out there.
Yeah.
And there are truly just bad people out there. It's a numbers game. It's the same numbers game that says that if you let people have the PA, someone will say penis. It's the same numbers game for crazy people on both sides, on the people who will grab the gun. But then if you're in London, they got the knife crime. Just stabby. That was one of Brian Rose's main talking points was knife crime.
Oh, so we know that's important. Okay. Brian Rose. I wonder how bad. I heard it's actually pretty bad. Yeah, no, it's an issue. It's an issue. I mean, the real issue there is like education, poverty. Like there's like more systemic issues to handle, and like handling society as a whole and trying to push it into a more positive direction. It's just that there are so many society. Okay, so England fired up, they got the knife crimes out, but I think most places, statistically, like numbers wise, overall, I think it gets better with the no guns. I wonder what the overall study is on that.
First of all, you're never going to take guns out of America. It's too engraved in our history. It's to ignore the cultural context.
Yeah. No. You guys are the number one.
Well, it's just like from the beginning, that's how we broke free.
That's why you guys are number one. That's why you guys are number one. And the number one team, this is what always has happened to the number one team. It's like Rome was like this too. They'll kill each other, dude. Like one senator might be like, well, I go to war with you. And they might attack. They could, and they stab the guy in the court. Like you are a culture where everyone is a rock and roll. Then so what it'll create in America basically is it'll just create instability, I guess. Because it just does create more, like if that's how you want to do it, you're going to have more instability. You're going to have more shootings.
I'm not saying there's nothing you can do, but like when you're like talking about like just like, oh, just take away guns. I'm just thinking, well, you have to come at guns with the understanding of why people even use guns. Because what a lot of times people on the far left will do, they'll come to the gun situation having never had a gun, never having needed a gun, never having anyone in their family having a gun. And so they come to the issue and they go, oh, let's just take them all away. They don't understand the context in which you'd want a gun, need a gun, have a gun, right?
Yeah.
And if you are from that context, you're going to misunderstand the solution space. So I think if you come at it from like, you got to understand the numbers, because I agree with you. You got to do something. But then if you also have to understand why people use guns, why people like guns, why people philosophically, ethically could make a case for guns.
No, the culture. Okay, so you know what it is? This is another one of those anti-vax things where you can't just scream at people and be like, get the vax. Like, let nature take them there. Guns, like over time, the culture will slowly realize that either it's good or it's bad or whatever it is. But until they do, this is something that you just have to live with. So it is what it is. It's kind of like the Dobrik. Like it's like the like, do we call Dobrik like, oh, he's a cult leader and he's evil and he did this, or did he go to play? He wanted to surf a certain wave. Like America wants to be a rock and roll.
Well, let me say this. I do think there's something you could do, because I was responding mostly to your thing about like, well, just take away all the guns. I think it does make sense to have a permit. I think it does make sense to have background checks. I don't think it makes sense to be able to walk into a store and be like, yes, I'll have 12 guns, please, and be like, they'll be like, oh yeah, cool, like it's fine. I mean, my experience buying a gun was just wild. It was literally like, oh, we'll background check you. And I was like, oh, okay. 2 seconds later, they go, okay, great. Here's your gun. I was like, there's no way you know enough about it. Anyway.
No, America is a warrior culture. It's like Star Trek when they go to an alien planet. It's like they go to an alien planet and they come up and they have the gun and they go, brr, brr. And these guys are like, they're shooting guns. It's like, no, it is an honor system. They are a warrior culture and they shoot it in honor and see how much you flinch or something like that. And then once that's over, it's like, oh, okay, we can do business.
But listen, I'm conceding some points to you. I'm saying like, yes, you could do more.
I am too.
But yeah.
Like I'm saying, this is your culture. Like we have to respect it. Like it's, if so many people here believe it, it's almost like a situation, dude, where it's like, if you hate that so much, maybe you don't have to live in Texas, right? Maybe you want to go to Florida.
Oh, that is something that pisses me off.
What? Just leave?
No. All these free people coming to Texas, they hate it here.
Austin? They love Austin, no? Comics love it.
Dude, so many people, I guess it's Twitter. So no, it's not real life.
Yeah.
But like so many people are like, I hate it in Texas. Texas is the worst country, whatever. Or we call ourselves a country. Worst state.
Well, California's like that too.
Leave.
It's a small country.
Go somewhere you like.
That's the beauty of America, baby. I remember my friend was telling me, he goes, Amish, social, like it's hard to move and like whatever. And it's like, guys, but my parents moved from India, right?
It's never been easier.
Just go to
It's
Florida.
Literally
go to
never
California.
been easier to move.
You put everything in a car, you start driving, baby. Just go. You have options in America. That's actually very cool about America. You can go to a place where nobody would have a gun. You know what I mean? And then it's like, you have your culture, right? Like, it is, yeah, no, but it is like a warrior culture. And like, as much as you disagree with it, I do like that Star Trek approach where Star Trek, they go to their culture. And then you know what you do when you go see those people, you have to get a gat. And then like, there's so many things like that where Picard is like, okay, we got to go see these warriors. All right. So you take the sword, the president of the country is gonna swing at you. You have to block it, and then he's gonna swing at you again at your neck. You got to block it, and then he'll bow down, and then you bow down, and then everything's cool. And it's just like, hey man, you want to come? We got to do it.
That's just what we do. Listen, and here's the beautiful thing
Texas.
about it. This is the beautiful thing about it. When people start moving, policies start changing. The funny thing is actually what states need are people. And so if everyone truly hates a place and they all abandon it, it's going to change.
Yeah.
Ultimately, when people remove their attention and their money, things always change. And what people do, they don't understand that, so they feed it with attention, which usually brings time, money, whatever, and then nothing ever changes. And they're stuck trying to fix a system. Just leave the system, and then you're
non-doing.
We're back. We've come. The Tao is complete.
Non-doing. You can't tell someone, dude. You can't say get rid of it. You just can't. Like, there's some people. Were you telling me that Patrick Bet-David was like when there's like Black Lives Matter protests, and he goes, "I was walking my dog. I said, I take the gun on one hand, take the dog in the other hand. Let's go." And he's like, "I don't care. These Black Lives Matter. I don't give a shit."
You told me that.
Who told? Did I tell you that, or you told me?
You told me.
Okay. I don't know. Someone said they heard that on a Patrick Bet-David. I didn't hear him say that actually. I shouldn't, but I heard someone say
funny,
like just
dude.
on his podcast. He's like. I said, there's Black Lives Matter at demonstrate. I said, okay, well, you have to be safe. Get the gun in one hand, dog leash in the other hand. That's how he goes. That's how he's going for a jog now. Dude, you're jogging with the gun in your hand? Crazy.
I love
it. It just seems like.
I do love me some PBD, dude. What happened to that guy?
Inspirational, dude. It's great. I mean, he's bringing the heat on it. He's really just ripping hard on the channel. But,
I don't get it recommended anymore. I guess I'm just out of his loop. What are people saying?
What's up? Read comments real quick. I have to go. I have to get a water.
Sure.
I'll be right back. I have to water and a tinkle.
Go ahead.
Good.
That doesn't sound like my bro, Patrick. Texas is awesome. I'm jealous of Texas. Texas is awesome, dude. It really is as good as they say. Legal weed is mad expensive. I'm more dangerous if I had no
El market is here.
Practice growing up and shooting guns. That is the funny thing, is that actually guns in the home usually makes you more safe. I mean, it's usually the people who don't have any practice with guns. They're actually terrifying. Yeah. What are people saying? Drip, trying to take Medicaid guns. Good lol. I don't know what you're talking about. Texas is obsessed with Texas. It makes no sense, Pablo. You'd get it if you were here. That's every state. It's like every football team, dude. Every football team, it's an irrational love. I don't know what to say. It's like, that's loyalty, baby. That's what it is. Lance Anthony, handguns are the true discrete force equalizer. That's their purpose, IMO. So they're important, but with certain regulations. Yeah, that's what I have. But you know what? I'm thinking about getting that AR-15, dude. I've heard it's much more accurate. Just in case, dude, because I've heard actually it's like well, I've actually gone and shot the handgun. It's like impossible. I know it's gonna make me sound like a loser. No, but what they've said is, look, when you're actually just like standing there shooting, it's not hard to hit the target. But like if you're like actually needing to defend yourself, they're like, people miss like their whole clip. They just like blow their whole clip, miss 5 feet away, just because they're jacked up on adrenaline and stuff. Russell Stratton. Oh no, we already read that super chat. What are people saying? What are the people saying? Tom Nash, bring me on to Elon, our Amish from the podcast, like Peter Thiel replaced Elon on PayPal while Elon took vacation. Ah, that's funny. He's about to be back, Tom. I wish you had told me that sooner. That's a good idea. What about... Oh, there's a ton just like you. Do it, bro. You'll be open with open arms. Oh, you're talking about coming to Texas, dude. Come to Texas, dude.
This sexy boy.
Come to Houston, where I'm at. I'm in U.S. for my undergrad, and it's terrifying when you go to a certain area where you know anybody could be packing.
But Steven, what do you think about when...
terrifying.
But do you see those documentaries in America where they're walking around with that like a big ass gun and they're professional about it? Like they got a big ass like an AK-47 or something like this big gun. They're walking around and they go, "I have my card and I have my thing. Okay, I'll have a 12-inch salami." And it's like, what?
That's ridiculous, dude. Those
Like,
people.
what's this military gun? Dude?
Those people annoy me, but it's because they're kind of it's how they do it. You know what I mean? Like I actually kind of like I'm like, oh yeah, I guess you can do this, but it's that guy who he's the kind of guy who will walk up to you and be like, "Bro, I'm not hitting you. What? I'm not touching you, dude. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop, dude. Stop. Literally stop, dude. You're infringing on my rights right now. I literally went 2 inches from your face and I'm standing here. What? I can't stand here, bro?" And you're like, okay, you're misreading the situation. Not saying you can't stand here. But could you do, if you would be polite and back up a little bit?
There's people like that.
Bro, I'm not touching you, dude.
What did I do? What did I do?
What did I do? Bro, I'm literally not touching you right now, dude. I'm just staring you down. What? Is this making you uncomfortable, dude? It's my constitutional right to be here.
Yeah.
My constitutional right. It's
That's
like,
the gag.
Okay.
You're okay. Like imagine you're at Subway. You're a sandwich artist at Subway, and this guy's got a gat like this. And he's like, "Can I have it,
dude?"
He goes, "Can I have extra cheese?"
This guy is. He could be unstable in the head. And by the way,
why are you strapped? Why are you strapped? And the guy goes, "Can I have extra cheese?" And you're like, "No, it's $1 extra." And he goes,
and you go, "Look, dude, chill, dude. Put the gun away." What?
No,
bro?
he's extra cheese.
What?
Yeah,
I was reaching for my wallet, dude.
Yeah,
reaching for my wallet. What you think? Just because I was looking for my gun, I was grabbing my gun, dude.
I saw a guy like that.
Hey, Second Amendment, dude. Second Amendment. And you know what they always say? You know what they always say? Hey, you know what's the Second Amendment? Because free speech is the first, and if that breaks down, you gotta have the gun for the second. That's what they always say.
Dude. Free speech breaking down. So I'm gonna need this any second.
Just make the sub already, okay?
Just.
It's like the
But I saw
sandwich
one
artist
guy,
is like, dude, put
they're
the
working on it.
AR-15 away. He's like,
it's an
he's
AR-15.
like, he's pointing with his gun. Yeah, I'll take some lettuce. He got like some little laser thing. It's like, yeah,
more lettuce.
I'll take some marinara on that meatball. Get some marinara on there. Okay?
Don't be cheap with the marinara. Come on. Yeah, it's like he's just making a sandwich.
Yeah,
he's like doing the sandwich.
He's like swiping his card. You're like put the pin in. You like pushing it with your gun. Just like. Bah, bah.
It's like, dude, don't you want to rob a bank?
Oh my god. Oh man.
What do we got? Little Fox 5.
Oh, I wanted to chat about this real quick. Apparently, Ben Shapiro plans on fighting the tyrannical vaccine mandate.
Oh yeah, I saw that, dude. His thumbnails are so tight. His thumbnail is him. He's like, I'm fighting it.
I'm fighting the liberal elite, dude.
I'm fighting it. I'm Ben Shapiro, and I'm fighting it. Sorry, not going to take this one.
The liberal elite just literally doesn't understand how this country was founded. When you don't understand how the country was founded, you can't understand the proper history. When you don't understand your history, that's how lives are lost. Okay, I'm Ben Shapiro, and I'm currently fighting it right now.
When you lose your liberties, you lose your life, and then the Nazis are here. That's it.
I'm Ben Shapiro, and this is the Ben Shapiro Show.
It's aggressive, dude. The thumbnail, it's tight. But he is it acting? Dude, I don't know.
Sometimes he pulls me in with a good thumbnail title,
dude.
He
had one where it's just WAP, wet ass pussy. Yeah. The song is just he was advertising it to me. I think I screenshot it somewhere. He's advertising to me. Watch me and Candace Owens roast WAP, and it's like sponsored content. It's like, dude, you're paying me to see this video. He's like, you'll like this, but it's just the two of them being like, WAP? Is this what we're teaching the children? Is this what we're teaching our daughters? I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to say something back.
Oh my gosh, dude.
It's a power pose, dude. He put it up like 5 days ago. This is great. Let's check it out.
Sorry, let me put this up.
Fox 5.
Oh, look. Here are the two. This is the dichotomy of man here. That was a good impression. Horrible impression. Lol. Somebody said good impression. Lol. Somebody said horrible impression. Lol.
It's better to do them bad.
One business guy,
Norm Macdonald's
Ben Shapiro,
listening.
is the host of the Ben Shapiro Show. He's also the editor
Yes.
emeritus of
There
the
it
Daily
is.
Wire.
That's it.
I'm Ben Shapiro, and I'm fighting it right now.
He is like a
I'm Ben
nerd that
Shapiro,
told
this
on
is
you.
the Ben Shapiro Show, dude.
He's like when the principal calls you into the office, you're like, what did I do? You're walking in, you go, and he's there like this. And he's like, I saw him, he put gum under the locker on Tuesday. Like that's what he is, like, right? Like in school, he was the tattletale. And now he's like a tattletale for the culture. He comes in, he's like, sorry, but I'm going to tell the principal. You're not allowed to, my rights, like something, you know what I mean? Like that's like the vibe you get. He's like a nerdy guy.
Yeah.
But he believes in something.
In a way, he's kind of got some Fauci energy to him. You get that vibe? Like he's got some Fauci energy. Like he's
The
here.
alpha aggressiveness
he's here
is
to
there.
take over.
Ben,
These are high
your
functioning
company's
people.
got over 100 employees, so what do
Really?
Of course, Ben Shapiro.
Wow.
Ben Shapiro does this to the culture, to the government every day.
What
He has
do all
100
those
employees.
100 employees do?
Guaranteed, dude. They're advertising WAP. Hey, we roasted WAP. we told Cardi B that this was bad for the culture, and it's
Bro,
you're
they
paying
got
for
that
it.
money, dude.
Well, he does sell pills and shit.
everybody going to roll up their sleeves, or are you going to take a different approach?
Of course not. We're going to use every method and resource at our disposal to defy the president's unconstitutional order. And this is coming from somebody who's very pro-vaccine. I was vaccinated as soon as possible. I've encouraged everybody to get the vaccine, or pretty much everybody to get the vaccine. And the notion that the federal government has the ability to force every business in America with over 100 employees. By the way, I'm not sure why it's over 100 employees. Theoretically, it should be every business in America because you can get infected anywhere, right? But every business in America with over 100 employees to either force its employees to vaccinate or force them to test every week or fire them, presumably. He said he came into office saying, I'm not going to shut down the economy. I'm not going to shut down the country. I'm going to shut down the virus. He failed to shut down the virus. So now he's going to shut down the economy and the country, apparently.
Well, then they say that he
It's like, okay. Can we just do a ding, ding, ding? Okay, round one. Okay. Here's what I love about this rip is that the first half, he had me. I was like, this is right. Like, you're right. Like, they can't force you, whatever. It's like that ethics professor got fired. It's like, I guess we're going to get canceled or some shit. Because it's like, okay, forcing is weird, right? But here's the thing. He's not forcing. He's saying, do it, or once a week, get a test. Guys.
I don't get
just
the jab.
cool it.
I don't understand the problem with the test. The ones.
What's the test? Weekly test. He doesn't even mention it. He goes, it's unconstitutional
Weird,
to
it's
force.
weird to me. It's like, okay, let's say there was a raging sexually transmitted disease thing going around, right?
Okay.
If you said to me, hey, we have a vaccine for it, you can actually cure it or never get it again. Okay, right? That's part of it. And then everyone's banging, right? Everyone wants to go back to banging because we had to all stop banging for a while. And you said to people, okay, you either have to get the vaccine now that we have the vaccine, or you can get tested once a week just so everyone knows you're cool. That makes sense to me. Call me a little monkey brain here, but I get it.
Totally reasonable. Like, it's fine. What's the problem?
I don't get it.
But these guys, this is what I mean. High functioning
That
alpha.
test is
it's his job.
really uncomfortable. Somebody said that test is really uncomfortable. Get
You know
over
what they do?
it, dude.
You know what he is? He's a Guruji of this ashram. And when that ashram sees that a vaccine mandate has come out, they just get to work and they go, well, we have to do this, karma. It is almost like,
Now, what about this, you dirty lib? What about he's pro-vax, pro-freedom? That's all you should ask for, Lance Anthony says. True. Isn't he pro-vax, pro-freedom? Isn't that what we are, in a way?
We are, but why is he making it out like...
You're a regular Ben Shapiro over there, and you don't want to believe it.
No, you also believe this. Wow, look at how like worried you get that you're.
I'm Amish, and this is the Amish, and this is the Amish Shapiro.
Look at how worried he gets. It's like military, any right wing shit. He goes. Well, I don't know if I want to say something on this.
I'm Amish, and I'm the Amish Shapiro show. No, I'm actually wait. No, I'm with you on the Jocko stuff. No, I actually.
Oh,
but
that's
Lance
right.
Anthony
Okay,
has a point though. Doesn't
Lance
he have
Anthony?
a point?
No. That's what I was saying. Like, I agree with the first half of this. It's just there is the option of testing once a week. Right? Like you could get the test once a week.
And he's turning it into
right?
No. There okay. Now I'm back with you. How'd you you judoed it? Okay. No, I do. Okay. Wait. So there is a part of this that makes sense. So I actually think okay. Yeah. I think actually
we're pro Biden this week. We're pro Biden. Put us on goddamn CNN fucking next week. Get this. Send it to CNN, MSNBC. Like, these guys are pro Biden.
This is the
pro Biden
fast
riff.
lane. What?
We are doing our first ever pro Biden. We're basically doing a pro Biden clip by mistake. Like, just the information came out live on the show. By mistake, we did a pro Biden bit. Sorry, guys. I know it's not our brand, but like, it's fine. One time, it happened by mistake.
One time. Listen, no. Because wait, you are correct about this one thing, which is that pro-vax, pro-freedom. We like that, but then he's like, I'm going to sue. But the point is that the vax mandate actually isn't a vax mandate.
No, it's a vax or test. They had the weekly test.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Something about the fast talking made me think I was on his side all of a sudden, and then actually I was wrong.
He's a lawyer, man.
This
the guy
is the
can
thing,
talk.
dude. This is the mind-blowing lawyer thing. He goes, I'm Ben Shapiro, and this is the Ben Shapiro Show, and we've got to fight back against these tyrannical governments. You know that I'm pro-vaccine. You know I'm vaccine, Amish. But actually, my wife is a doctor, and she tells me that there are actually really medical reasons you shouldn't have to test. And I guess it's test or be fired. And that's not what America was built on. So I'm just, damn it, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sue these guys.
Suing.
And you go, well, I guess that kind of made sense. But you're right.
There's a weekly test, dude. Okay, how many people? You're vaccinated. How many people are you like? Okay, so he has 105 employees, right? Because honestly, like, he's not doing that much. Okay, he's just got a little studio. He's basically doing a green screen. He has a green screen business, dude. So it's not like he needs 500 employees. He has 105 people, 110 people, whatever. 85-90% of them are vaccinated. 10% of them once a week. You get a room in the office. A nurse comes in once a week. She's registered. She's got the shit. They come in the room.
You can do them yourself. You literally can test yourself. It's not even that big of a deal. Diligent Dabber says forced anything is bad. Well, people people force you to put on your seatbelt.
But what about texting?
You can't text and drive. There's laws, right? Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, the hospitals are fucking full.
You can't poop in your stranger's lawn. There's actually a surprising amount of restriction on your life. You just don't notice it because you get used to it. This is one of those things that everyone's freaking out about, but they will get used to. You either vax or you test weekly. I'm fine with both. You can be unvaccinated for the rest of your life for all I care. I don't care. But it does make sense. If you're going to be around a bunch of people, just test.
And he's saying, like, why does it matter if it's 100 people or less than 100 people? It should apply to everyone. No, dude, more than 100 people is more people that could get the virus. And also, maybe it's easier for them to control, like a smaller business, like let's say there's 20 people, they might even make a group quarantining system or something. I don't know. But if you have over 100 people, like it's a lot of people, they're going to the same place. I think it makes sense. I think the 100 thing is nice, actually, because it really lets smaller businesses off the hook. It's just like, hey, don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Because it will cost you money. Like, you have to bring in a nurse, and then who knows who's paying for the nurse.
Does it cost that much? I mean, I think the government should subsidize that. Like, that's actually the catch.
They probably will.
Here's my thing. Like, I think if the government's going to, like, strong arm restrictions, just pay for it.
Dude, they've already given them so much payroll. Dude, billions of dollars of payroll has been paid out to these businesses, Canada and U.S., that are just like closed, but like, okay, just give me half of the money. Like, they're surviving on that, dude. There's businesses that are like, I'm making more money because government is just giving me the money to pay people. They're not here, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, look, man, you win some, you lose some, pay for a nurse. You can afford 100 employees.
Yeah, exactly. No, somebody just said like, hey, somebody forced me to wear pants at Denny's. Exactly.
Yeah. No, but you know what you're speaking to, Stephen? You're talking about basically as it becomes the culture. See, this is mass behavior change. Seatbelts Oh, they did this with in hockey, dude, with helmets. For a while, all these hockey players like, I wear a helmet. How the hell am I supposed to rock and roll on the ice? Like they were like, fuck you, dude, no helmet. And they were rock and roll 70s, long hair. They're skating around, whatever. Dude, just people hit their head and they're just like vegetable, whatever.
Yeah.
You see 2 or 3 of those, everyone's got the helmet. Let's go, dude. You get the helmet. It's dangerous.
You need it. No, but you're right. Every time you have a behavior change, people resist it.
Yeah.
Nobody wants it. That's the same. Do you remember bikes? No helmets? I mean, still people wear bikes with no helmet, but like
I never do helmet.
You look at the numbers, dude. It's bad. It's like
I gotta wear a helmet. I know. It's one of those. I never wear it. But now that I'm bald,
but in that case, you're not forced to, because ultimately, if you fall off your bike and hit your own head, hey, that's your own prerogative.
That's kind of how I feel about it. Where it's like, listen, if I don't keep control, then I gotta take a bang on the head.
I know it's my fault. I gotta do my karma. Take a bang on the head.
I've heard it.
Sorry. Tom Nash says, read The Leviathan by Hobbes about limiting individual freedoms to increase safety and quality of life. Why do I feel like Russians always have the sexy philosophy, dude?
Russia and China, both.
Tom Nash goes from a hard day studying the market, and he pulls out Hobbes, dude. He pulls out the Leviathan and reads it.
Leviathan. Oh, Tom Nash is saying to read that?
Yeah, he is.
So I'd say Russia and China, they have this incredible literature because it's almost like they have a culture that's gone back long enough and seen so much up and down and suffering.
Yep.
Such suffering they've lived to tell us about. It's powerful teachings, dude. It's some of the most powerful teachings are from China. Powerful. It's too powerful.
Yo, Ezekiel Mason says, oh, sorry. Go ahead. I feel like I'm interrupting you right now.
Sorry. And Russia too. But yeah, no, go on. No, Russia too.
How are you supposed to rip when I'm interrupting you, dude?
Baby, you're not interrupting. Baby, talk. Don't worry about it. Let's go. Ezekiel Mason, you got that one?
I don't want to be the helmet to your ice skater here.
What?
I don't want to be the helmet to your hockey player here. Ezekiel Mason says, I'm kind of keeping us on track here, but I don't want to interrupt the rip.
No, it's good, man.
Rock and roll. Ezekiel Mason says, weird that instead of supporting small businesses, people would rather open up court cases against the U.S. whose legal team is paid with tax dollars.
5,000. Like, it's weird. DeSantis in Florida being like, "Hey, I love the businesses so much. You start doing tests."
Dare force people. Yeah.
So, you open a little. Hey, there's a test kit, the test room in here. $5,000. Why?
Is anyone testing you for COVID in here, dude? Fine them.
Yeah, fine them. Someone said, hey, your boss said, hey, you're gonna get the vaccine. Can you just get it? What did he say? $5,000.
That's $5,000. It's quick $5,000.
That's $5,000. You told him that you don't feel comfortable, and he said, come on, dude, just get it. Whoa, $5,000. Let's go. I love business, dude. Come on. It's weird. It's weird. The business got attacked by both sides on that one.
Yeah, that is kind of funny. What else?
You want to keep going on this? Dude, I mean, this is golden stuff. We can just keep watching these. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is great.
Businesses who refuse will be fined $14,000 per violation. Your CEO said that you will use legal action to resist in a tweet. Are you prepared for this?
We are. I mean, we are staffing up right now on the legal side. We are already getting any lawsuit ready that needs to be gotten ready. We have to see the actual regulations, know the details of that lawsuit. What we can tell you is that the provisions that Joe Biden is going to be citing under OSHA are wildly overbroad. And frankly, I think that he's made a huge tactical legal blunder here. I think there's every possibility that something like this goes to the Supreme Court level, and suddenly we see a complete rewriting of the administrative state because Joe Biden couldn't get his act in order, and so he decided to issue a tyrannical and authoritarian order here.
Also, you had an interesting
rip, dude. This guy rips. Is there a teleprompter even? Or do you think he just...
No, I think it's off the dome. That's why I don't think people give him enough credit as like a ripper, dude. He's using that lawyer training.
This is a kung fu, and he just did like master kung fu shit. Yeah, he basically said...
I know.
You know what these announcements are? It's like, you know when you watch those kung fu movies? It's like when one fighter goes to the town square and he says, I will destroy your great fighter, Bing Zhangzu. I will destroy him within 1 month. This is my promise. Ah! And everyone's like, oh my God. Woo! This guy's going to fuck him up. This is what these legal things are. This is Ben Shapiro says, just like DeSantis, he says that I'm going to make an attack on the king.
It is like that.
I am more righteous than the king. I will attack him.
Have you ever seen Ip Man? IP Man?
No, I haven't seen that one. I loved Hero though.
Oh, so good. But it's kind of like that. Like they have the like the fighters. They go. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
It's good. Should I watch it? I should check it out.
Yes, dude. It's so good. One of my
You've
favorite
seen Hero?
One of my favorite kung fu movies. I haven't seen Hero. I've watched a lot of kung fu. I was really into karate as a kid. I was actually a student of kung fu. I got up to my green belt.
Yeah.
That's the whole story. I stopped because I always thought it was kind of lame that because in all the so here's what frustrated me so much as a kid. You're watching the movies. Everyone's fighting people. And then my mom's like, hey, you want to do that? I was like, yes. She goes, great. I'm going to sign you up for karate or kung fu. We get into kung fu. It's all bags.
Yeah.
They go, oh, we can't fight each other. I'm like, no, I want to.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you do it? Can you get in the ring? Because whenever I've done boxing sparring,
can I get in the ring? No, I have no experience.
Dude. No, but
I'm a lover now. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Right, but because when you do sparring, dude, any kind of sparring, any kind of fighting, like you know that it's a rush, dude. Like you know logically that nothing's wrong, but someone swinging their hand at your face, your entire body just goes like, "Woo, we're here! Woo!" In the moment, like you.
Yeah, it locks you in. It locks you in. You can't
Your
think
whole
about
body
anything
just
else. This is life or death.
It is a meditation.
You know
All
what it
other
is?
thoughts are done.
You know what it is? That's the feeling of blood that Jocko talks about, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. When you kill a Muslim.
God.
He didn't say Muslim. He said Al Qaeda.
That's kind of what he's saying, though.
I mean,
That's kind of what he's saying.
But I don't like when they say like a bunch of people want to kill us for our way of life because we're free and we're American and that's the only reason they want to kill us. And you want to have a tequila. It's like, let's talk about the politics, right? You're military shit. You've been there for 50 years. You're messing with them.
They do say that they go, they want to kill us for our way of life. And you're in their country killing them.
Yeah. They act like,
I know.
Oh, you want to get a tequila.
That's funny, dude. That is my all-time rip. We've got to clip that. Jocko
no, and
Willink.
it's got to, editors, it's got to, whenever you hit the cut on it, we need a sound effect of like, praise God, applause break. That's what we need.
How do you spell Jocko Willink? Willink.
I don't know. Will. It'll fill it in, dude. Google knows him. Google Baba. That's the thing with Jocko. He's a great Babaji of our times, and so is this guy. They've built big followings.
Jocko Willink.
Remember you were saying earlier in the episode, like, oh, are there any real cult leaders now? I don't want to sound extreme. It's a very extreme thing to say, but even what we're doing, Stephen, even we have a congregation.
Huh?
We have a congregation. We rely on their support and their followership. So, these guys have one. It's so big. And it is something, you know what I mean? Like they are providing a value. Like they have this like motivational shit to them. But I don't know.
I think that's a good episode today, dude. I loved it.
What time is it?
It's 12 o'clock, dude. I gotta go to bed.
Oh shit, it's 1. Yo, we're done, man. Did we even do other topics?
This is when the karmas are powerful, we just...
It was a non-doing today, wasn't it?
It was a non-doing. It was a beautiful non-doing, dude.
It was a beautiful non-doing, and that's how it should be, dude. We have to have another meeting this week. This week we gotta have a meeting, yes. We just have to talk about some stuff, you know what I mean? It's because the future of the congregation is so bright. I'm so excited for them.
Really is. Yo, Tim Bucks from Colton Dunn. What a stupid hill to slowly suffocate alone on an ICU on. Get vaxxed, move on. I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with you paying money to say your opinion.
But honestly, that is probably my tagline too. Get vaxxed, move on. If you want to fight about it, I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to fight you. I literally just say it. Hey, get vaxxed, move on.
I'm actually we're going on a limb and saying, hey, I agree with your hesitancy. After I saw those guys ruining poison today, I said, hey, I'm anti-vax. I felt it. In my heart, I felt it. I felt anti-vax in my heart. But after a few minutes, I said, you know what? Like, I'm going to get the booster. I got the other one. I'm going to get it. Like, it's fine. I get it. The science is there. It's like, just get it. No, we do think to just get it. Yo, Ezekiel Mason, 501. Weird that instead of supporting small businesses, people would rather... Oh, you already read that one?
Reddit.
It's so weird. It's like it happens with comments.
Reddit. Okay.
Reddit.
That's it.
Cool, man. Yo, dude. Good rips, man.
Good night, boys.
Good night.
See ya.
Good rips, dude.